valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun. With a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun. With a little bit of light, I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. In the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music. The song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven with a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to be one. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to know freedom. Oh,
Take a deep breath, sir. It's all good.
Whoa.
Hey,
oh, wow. Hello, everyone.
Oh, got
You
Matt.
guys weren't in here when he started. Interesting.
I'm a sniper. I just sneak in like a ninja.
Always working. Oh, man. Did you see that the Professor Dave explains and Jaron are making fun of flat earthers, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, well, they have to jump on the bandwagon.
Oh, yeah.
There's also an AIDS pandemic in Houston, apparently.
There is? Wow.
Yeah.
Write that one down.
Yeah.
AIDS pandemic, yada yada. Matt keeps popping out.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any significance, but the only people I'm seeing talk about it are black.
Strange.
Where is this?
Could be a significance. I don't know. Houston, bro. Apparently, everybody's getting AIDS out there for some reason.
Maybe it's NASA. I don't know.
Yeah, they're spraying AIDS at the sky, dude.
Yeah, why not?
wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I mean, they'd be shooting themselves in the foot, I guess, right? I mean, they're gonna get it too, yeah, unless they got the cure for it,
or in the butt, one of the two.
I heard a bad joke. I don't know if I want to say it because I'm pretty sure YouTube wouldn't like it. It has how much? Nah,
just do it.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, we're allowed to talk about COVID now, so that's pretty cool.
It was like, how much cum does a gay man have?
I don't know, Roger.
An ass load.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
You never heard that one?
Yeah.
Neither did I. I didn't hear it till today. Like, who thought of that? I don't know.
It'll be fine. I've done worse.
Yeah, I bet.
Heard it here first.
So you guys want to take a look at this thing? How they're going to mock the flat earther? Jaron and Professor Dave.
Oh boy.
He explains everything.
This guy can't get views. Now we're giving him views.
Yeah,
now, Professor Dave has a whole bunch, but let's see what he got.
Professor Dave's not Jaron's. Okay.
Not Jaron. No, he get 3.9 million subscribers on his channel.
Either one of them suck, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, he just gets drunk before he does his stuff. That's all he does. His reference frames are clocks move as slow as the earth turns. That's why you don't feel it. Yeah, I know. You watched him do Lord Jamar, right? Anybody see Professor Dave?
Professor Dave, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that was horrible, dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of Lord Jamar since, I don't know. I don't watch him, so maybe that's why I haven't seen him.
I feel like I'm glad I don't know who that is.
Well,
he's pretty. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. I mean, you can enlighten me if you'd like to.
You don't know? No, never heard of him, huh? No, he's not really. He's a rapper, I think.
Oh, okay.
If I'm wrong,
was is
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But he got into flat Earth, and he got on 200 Proofs with Eric Dubay, and he stuck to that. And Professor Dave tried to drag him down different rabbit holes through the whole.
So he's a flat Earth rapper. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yep.
Cool.
I think he's more in the podcast world now, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched his stuff.
I wouldn't send him over to debate flat Earth against Professor Dave. Professor Dave's got scripts, you know.
Who would you send? Like, if you had to win a flat Earth debate and you couldn't pick yourself, who would it be?
I wouldn't pick myself to go.
I know exactly who I'd pick, but
I have no idea, dude.
I would pick a threesome.
I'd pick Sav. Hands down.
I was thinking Sav, yeah, probably.
Hands down.
Yep, bingo.
I don't know who else I'd pick, dude. I mean, I know of a few other people, but
I would take Keith and Sav, and I would probably take one of the crew members off of FED. There's a few over there.
I like Terry E. Richard or whatever.
Terry Eicher.
I've never spoken to him before.
Terry Eicher? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, Terry Eicher, I think.
Yeah, Terry Eicher.
I don't know. I've just seen a lot of his videos, so it seems
win, lose, or draw. Sav knows how to handle himself in a debate, and that's what it kind of. That's why I kind of go with him, like regardless of, you know, who's.
I get that.
But yeah,
he sticks to his proofs, and he doesn't come off of them. And if they don't debunk him, he'll go back to it. And that's what you got to do in a debate. You can't no like obfuscation to like five other red herring.
Yeah, and Globers will like strongman you heavily and like obfuscate and
yeah. Sav don't fall for any of that crap.
Nope. There's a few other ones that are on Discord that actually do pretty good, but they start getting existential with their claims and stuff, and then it starts like to stop where you were, dude. You had them on the ropes. But
I like DJ, if you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
He's pretty good.
The thing with DJ is he's into refraction now, so he won't get off of it.
Yikes!
I know. That's another wormhole you don't want to dig yourself into because there's all kinds of what they have different explanations for refraction, and they try to drag you through all of it. Just don't go there. You know, show your observations, show your proof, and get off of it. Just don't stay on it. And if you just stick with the law of what really refraction is, basically Snell's law, it doesn't change a location of an object. It can bend it, but it's not going to move the whole.
It's not going to move the physical location. Yeah.
It's atmosphere.
They think it. Oh no, Matt.
He's pulling a lev.
Yep. Are you on the phone, Matt?
Yeah, it's probably a restream thing, dude.
Restream takes a lot of data.
Oh no, I'm on a Bluetooth.
That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean you're on Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm on my iPad on Bluetooth.
Oh, gotcha.
Is the audio sounding bad?
No, you sound fine.
Look, DD's in the house.
Yeah, you're fine. You just cutting in and out, like hopping out of the chat and back in.
Drunk Debunk doesn't watch my show, but he's over in my chat. He told me.
He's not watching, dude. He's just commenting, bro. Give him a break. He's clearly not watching, dude. Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of newbies. Let me go check them out right quick. Let's see who all was in our chat. I'm sure there's a lot of globe heads in here. I wouldn't consider Debunk a globe head personally. He listens to a lot of rhetoric that they feed him over there at McToon's, and he'll just like, "Oh, I see what you're saying," and it doesn't ask questions beyond that. Okay.
Well, while the Globers are here, what other content do you guys have without us? Just out of curiosity, pretty much nothing. So, be gone with this.
Yeah, and recently,
go hang out with yourselves.
It's been pretty tame in the flat Earth community, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, nobody's pointing the fingers at each other like they were like, "You're a Mason." No, you're a Shriner.
Yeah, like 2-3 months ago, dude, it was a different story. TFE leaving officially has helped a lot as well.
Yeah. Well, TFE is officially left, but they're still going to put out that mockumentary.
Yeah, I mean, there's still millions in the flat Earth community, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That are like, either fake flat earthers or they know it's flat and they just, have a narrative and agenda to push.
Yeah. So you ready to review some of this stuff?
An hour? Oh my goodness, dude.
We're not going to go through the whole hour now.
Was this live?
No, I don't think this was live.
Dang, so this is just like an interview with Jaron? Who's going to sit through an hour of an interview with Jaron, dude?
I don't know. The man, believe you can boil, water doesn't boil because of temperature or heat, and and rocks cause waterfalls. And the
kind of like the molecules cut things, not the knife. Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah. Insane.
Quick question, just an observation. Look at the pictures that he has on the wall.
I know, I've seen them many times. Millhouse. I don't know who the middle one is. These are all Simpsons character, like Andy Warhol
Beatles
style. Yeah,
in the background.
Oh, the Beatles. Yeah, I see it. Let's make it bigger so we can look at it. Let's see.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. Strange correlation, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he does live in a horse on the wall too. That's crazy.
Yeah. Have you read my little caption there, D-Man?
No, where is it?
It's on the watermark.
I can't see the see the caption.
Well, it says
it's teeny tiny.
Yeah, you got to read it. I'll show it to you later. Then if you can't read it now, yeah. But I'm not going to say it out loud. It's horses and other things that I am. I'll spell it out.
Check it out later.
I thought it was funny. I downloaded that off of one of the websites I was on. It was like people were doing memes. It's funny. All right, you ready to take a gander at this, guys?
Let me put some rubber gloves on.
All right. Make sure you're well protected. Eye goggles.
Yeah, let me mask up, dude.
Mask up, yeah.
It's a bunch of. Here we go.
You've seen me debunk flat earthers many times before, but have you seen me do it with one of the flat earthers I used to debunk? I know for a fact that you haven't, but would you like to? You would? Great. Buckle up and let's have some fun. Most of you are aware that flat earth is the first thing I ever debunked way back in 2019. In this way, flat...
Oh yeah, show me how you debunked it. I want to see that. Anybody ever see us debunk a flat earth? No?
He's just misconceptions. For the most part.
He went to like Eric DeBay's 200 proofs. Took the standard route with like, flights don't prove this and flights don't.
I mean, dude, just look at the freaking thumbnail, dude. It's a disc floating in space.
Yeah. It's a reversal of fallacy. It's a fallacy reversal. We don't have to prove this, right?
No, we don't.
Yeah. They're shifting the burden of proof. It's what happens every time. I don't know why we have to keep going over this over and over and over and over again. This isn't our model to prove. This isn't our thing to prove. Like, it's stupid. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. In other words, they haven't proven their spheroid.
Well, pretty much, yeah. But
They've constructed it, and they've made a model that looks kind of like what you see in reality. But I mean, it's easily debunked several ways to Sunday. The globe Earth that's presented, and if they actually use the globe in reality, I mean, the only thing they use off the globe itself is a coordinate system. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, physically, your body or your car or anything you fly in, any boat you be in, the orientation of it doesn't change no matter where you are.
Yeah, and it's built on, navigated, traversed on flat maps with flat coordinate systems that are built into the globe. That's kind of the point. The globe is just a showpiece that the Royals put out.
Hey, Roger, can I show you something really quick?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, this kind of ties into it, and I think a lot of the globe math is just kind of projecting reality onto a sphere instead of actually like measuring a sphere. I'm only gonna play like 2 minutes of this. This is just like the end of this, but this is pretty interesting. I think you can hear. Are you able to hear?
Moving quite arbitrarily relative to each other. If this can be done, our difficulties will be over. We shall then be able to apply the laws of nature to any coordinate system.
Just slightly. Just listen.
The
This is
possibility
Einstein,
of solving
by the way.
these difficulties depends on the answer to the following question. Can we formulate physical laws so that they are valid for all coordinate systems, not only those moving uniformly, but also those moving quite arbitrarily relative to each other? If this can be done, our difficulties will be over. We shall then be able to apply the laws of nature to any coordinate system. The struggle so violent in the early days of science between the views of Ptolemy and Copernicus would then be quite meaningless. Either coordinate system could be used with equal justification. The two sentences, the sun is at rest and the earth moves, or the sun moves and the earth is at rest, would quite simply mean two different conventions concerning two different coordinate systems. That is, he will employ arbitrary coordinate systems to make the absolute state, a fixed earth, into either coordinate system can be used, a fixed earth or a moving earth. All the coordinate systems are created mathematically out of thin air by using the transform equation. If they didn't use the transform equation, then they would be stuck with only one coordinate system, the one Michelson found in 1887 when the experimental evidence showed the Earth wasn't moving around the sun. If you ask a relativist for the scientific validity of using the transform equation, he will simply retort, well, the transform equation was proven to be valid when Michelson did his experiment in 1887. Again, the fallacy of petitio principii is readily apparent since he is using an unproven fact, an Earth is moving around the sun, as the basis for making the conclusion that the Earth is moving around the sun. The cause of the fallacy, as Einstein admitted above when he said, though the Earth is revolving around the sun, is that they insist on using a moving Earth which they claim to know intuitively as the indisputable authority to interpret Michelson's experiment. Consequently, if one firmly believes the Earth is moving, but the experiments show it is not moving, then one's interpretation of the experiment will force one to find some way to make it appear that the Earth is moving. In effect, any experiment that shows the Earth is not moving will be magically transformed into a moving Earth by the transform equation. The transform equation is like a magician waving his wand over the experiments so that the system one does not prefer is transformed into a system one does prefer. Many modern men certainly do not prefer a fixed Earth, since a fixed Earth would validate much of the history and science prior to our modern age and would show modern man that he is not the objective and non-prejudiced icon of society that he has enjoyed for the last few hundred years. He is little more than a magician who has been feeding the world a steady diet of illusions. All in all, the history of the Michelson experiment
Yeah, I understand that. I've read.
Yeah, I like that video a lot. That was a good one.
really
I had to
good.
upload that for sure. That was just like the last 3 minutes of it. It's a 30-minute long video.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that the implementation of all of these GPS devices and marine Lowrance and the changes in the electronics have kind of made that system even bigger than what it used to be. Because I know being on the sea, those guys travel without any of those electronic things. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The coordinate systems that they feed into those GPS systems actually assume the global coordinates that they feed
Okay.
into. Yeah. That's a known fact. But that's beyond the point. They say you can't get any other coordinates any other way. They set up the celestial.
The thing I'm thinking is, let's say that system went down. How would they navigate?
Well, they use the stars, man. They can break out the
stars
good
on
old
a map.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be
compass.
busting out maps and stuff like that. You know,
Follow,
you'd hope.
Yep.
They got an
Use
atlas. They can do it. Yeah.
You'd
Just
just
flat
be all
map.
physical.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they still want to go that the curve's not optical. What they claim is curve. It's not optical. It's just amazing. It's easily shown that it is everything that you, especially the cameras they're using and stuff for the pictures. You'd have to actually use the instruments that are made to, like a sextant would be a good one to go for. You know,
I went to the beach today and there was this dude with this fat lens. It was probably like 1.5 feet long.
Yeah, like
And I was like, nice camera, dude. Is it flat? And he just looked at me funny. And I was like, so you're telling me you're looking at the horizon with a $2,000 camera and you're not a flat earther? What are you even doing here? Like,
well, he's just going along with the narrative, you know.
I don't know. I just don't see how you have a camera like that and you haven't figured out it's flat. Like, you're literally on the beach looking at the horizon.
Have you heard the nerd news? The latest nerd news about the Dookie?
Oh, the space Dookie's coming to get us. So,
I guess.
Oh yeah, the alien spacecraft supposedly. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. What they think
is it still on schedule?
I don't know. Haven't checked up on it, man.
It's running behind. Actually, it was too late for the fake rapture, so it might have to come next year.
Yeah.
They wanted it to come on today and yesterday, dude. It'd just be a perfect psyop, but the aliens were behind schedule.
The perfect psyop.
Oh yeah, I know. It's still here.
I mean,
unless we're really dead. What's up, guys? Is this how it is? It just goes right back.
Yeah, we are. I guess this is
We're living in a simulation.
The simulation. I was waiting for that.
Mm-hmm. All right, you want to back to Mr. Professor, not a professor, who can't pass a chemistry course.
Well, like, how is he a professor? I guess.
Well, he actually wanted to be a professor, and he went to college several different times on several different attempts, and he didn't. I don't think
so. This is like a Steven Alonzo situation where, I'm the doctor, but not really though.
Yeah, it's just a title. It's a running joke. I'm a Professor Dave. I'm going to debunk everything. Now I'm a science communicator, which he doesn't even know what.
Yeah, it's like the word federal in Federal Express.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this guy, but I didn't look up his lore or anything.
Dude, you should go look into his history. He's a musician. he plays, I think, keyboards. I think is what he plays. So he's better at that than he is at science.
Roger, real quick before you start it, I looked up ship navigation without electronics. Like, let's say, a big ship has no navigation. Say the systems go down and they have to navigate.
Yeah,
it says that relies on traditional techniques such as celestial navigation using the sun and stars with a sextant and charts, dead reckoning, calculating position based on speed, direction, and time.
And what do you need to dead reckoning?
They used to navigate, dude, back in the day, bro. They didn't used to have that.
It says
there were people that circumnavigated the whole globe and they didn't have any technology.
It says coastal plotting.
Go ahead.
You got me.
Got landmarks, buoys, sound, depth sounds. So they do have, like, let's say if you didn't have electronics, then you would have to follow your buoy and then go by your maps.
And actually sail.
Yeah, I actually do it physically, meaning having a watch out and a lookout and all these different guys doing shit.
Yeah. Imagine that. Oh, look, Matthew Eastman's here. Hello, sir. How you doing? If you get a chance to meet Matthew, if you can come in, man, say hi to everybody. He's a good man.
Yeah, I've been on a stream or two with him.
Hello, Matthew.
What's up, Matt?
All right. He's our flat earth Santa Claus, by the way. So next year, when you get somebody coming down your chimney, it's going to be Matthew.
Sweet.
Tuck it in.
He will. All right, let's play some more of this.
Flat Earth is the bizarre cult that is responsible for pulling me down this path that is now a huge part of my
Cult.
channel,
Yeah.
exposing all manner of science
Yeah, we're
denial with
responsible
increasing
for your
frequency
channel.
and ferocity. To give the ultra-brief version of the story I've already told so many times, I have a series of astronomy tutorials that I was
How to
publishing
make
from
black
2018
holes?
to 2019. To finish it
Come
off, I
on,
thought I would
dude.
experiment with some content poking fun at astrology and flat Earth as an exercise in applying the basic knowledge that had been acquired throughout the playlist. Much to my surprise, the same day that this innocuous and by current standards uncharacteristically polite flat Earth video was published, a group called the Globebusters decided they were going to do a live stream tearing it apart and showing their followers what a stupid shill I am. This made them the first people to ever experience the Professor Dave clapback, and in a way that is
Clapback. You heard that, guys. Professor Dave's clapback. I can't wait till he does a show on me.
unparalleled to this day, given that my response to them remains the most viewed video on my channel, sitting at around 15 million views, resulting in a humiliation so extreme that they subsequently deleted all of the content from their channel. Who were these Globe Busters? Well, there was Bob Noodle, the one who was being an insufferable piece of shit the entire live stream. He's dead now. Then there was the Morgile. He spent several...
Whoa. Do you hear? Bob Nodell is now an insufferable piece of shit.
Yeah.
And Jaren's going on the show with him here soon.
I know the person that brought him on the fucking Globebusters.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for a second.
I know.
The person that brought him there and said, sure, come on and use my platform for wherever the fuck you found him on, like Facebook. I think is where he discovered him. The guys that were there before him, there was another guy before John Morgile who was who had problems and went off the show too, that I think he had some issues. And I forget, but it was like, had to be 2014-ish.
Yeah. Well, Morgile's still out there. He's still
I seen a video of him the other day. They had Irolin Ducci. Well, no, that was after when they brought Jaren, and then they brought Irolin Ducci, and then they brought Ferrari Nunez was the other guy.
So QE saying this all the time. Jaren's a traitor, dude. That's all he knows how to do. He knows how to stab you in the back, dude.
I wouldn't even
He's an opportunist is what he is.
That's a bad term.
whatever. He went in the direction he went. That's how I kind of look at it. Like, good for him. That's what you want to do. Have fun
He's
with
an
it.
opportunist. He gets in where he fits in, and then when he's got what he wants, he's gone.
Yeah. So why is he coming back to the well? I mean, he's been here. He had his ass handed to him on FED many times.
Who are you talking about, Jaren?
Jaren, yeah.
Well, I mean, look at his body of work. We got Beyond the Curve. What was that?
Behind the curve.
Behind the curve, whatever. Who cares? But anyway, yeah. I mean, and then he goes and does the TFE. He does it's a pattern. I mean, you can't see it.
Yeah. Interesting. After they burn their laser up and then take a flashlight and the cutout, that's
probably all the hell they could do. I mean, at that point, I think the laser was the focus of that whole thing anyway. Was them to,
and if it had worked, they would have found a different result, wouldn't they? Mm-hmm.
They did do some trickery. The people that did that thing did some trickery with the helicopter height in the edit of that movie. I did watch the whole thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of it was Nat Geo, wasn't it? No, it was Netflix, right? Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah,
and I'm sure they had help.
There was a lot of fuckery with that whole thing. By the time they were getting pretty much done with it and they were editing, well, that's where the fuckery started. Because I remember even Jaren talking about all the shit that they messed up in that movie. I used to listen to Jaren. I listened to Jaren for years.
Yeah, well, I didn't listen to Jaren for years. I caught him. I first got a glimpse of him on with Dave Weiss with the Baby Truther show, and they did a whole thing called the Global News Network.
I used to watch all his little side stuff, all the little show stuff that he would do with Sav and Mike from THC.
Yeah, I was
I loved all that shit.
I was in the back chat over on Rockfin that's rooting Dave on and sending them super chats and stuff when they were doing their show. The Reefer Roulette. Yeah, that was funny show.
I would throw it on I would throw it on the phone and then go do something and just listen to it. It was funny, But I mean, I watched Globebusters because that was my first exposure to it. So yeah, I heard Jaren all the time.
Yeah.
Did
And
you hear
Globebuster's
that-
still going now. Yeah.
Did you hear that Jaron was the one behind the scenes working Duffy's final debate thing?
Was he? I didn't hear that. No.
He had put that out today or yesterday, whatever.
Mm.
I just happened because you said something to me, and I went and checked. The only reason I ever look at Jaron is to see how many views he's getting, which is next to nothing compared to his sub count. But anyway, I watched just a little tiny bit of his thing, and yeah, he was admitting that he was the one behind the scenes, changing people's names when they came in, all the flat earthers and stuff. But who cares? It's all stupid shit. But it's just goes to show that Will Duffy's never been the one in control. It's always been either him or McToon or one of those guys pulling the strings on Duffy. So just another instance, just so you guys know.
Yeah,
thanks. Thanks,
Not
Kobe.
surprising.
Yeah, it isn't surprising at all.
No, it's not surprising.
No, like he deleted like all the streams I came on with him on Jaronism.
Oh, he deleted all his stuff.
And he's changing his show to interestingism because gayism was taken already, I guess. But.
I did like all those shows though when he had Soph and Mike on there. They were a good combo. They were fun.
They were doing good with the NASA debunks, man. Just going through the films and just laughing.
Yeah,
then he ran out of
Roulette.
stuff. Yeah,
Reefer Roulette was pretty good.
They started doing conspiracy stuff
What
after
the heck's
that.
going on with the chat here?
I'm looking at it. I got Christian in here. I don't know what he's saying.
No, it's not that. I guess
What's
it's
the pair?
people are dual streaming or something.
Oh yeah, that's Jaden here. He's
Well, there's
there's
two of them now. Just Incredible is too, apparently.
that's fine. Yeah, just
Stream to stream.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're getting it out there, whatever.
And
It
I
was
don't
just
see
throwing me
drunk.
off is all.
I don't see drunk debunk in here talking anymore.
Yeah, fuck him. He's just gonna do this stupid ass little clip review bullshit thing. Like
Now,
he always
listen what
does.
they're-
Who cares?
They're saying now. That's funny because they don't believe in gravitational pull of any kind, or it's annoying. McToon's feeding him stuff too. Just let you know.
That's me. All right. So I was thinking about this today. Right, the whole thing with Craig calling Sav, the cops on Sav. That's McToon. That's all McToon. Now that I think about it, because McToon's too much of a pussy to do it himself. So he always sends out his minions. That's why he was the one that did the whole TFE thing. He sends out his minions because he's too much of a puss to do anything himself. He won't man up to do anything at all. He brings people to all the different flat Earth channels. It's all freaking McToon. That guy's such a. I'm just gonna go on a rant, so just go ahead and keep.
No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. McToon gets my dander up too, and
it's not that. It's so like obvious at this point. But anyway,
it's a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. I'm just quoting Conspiracy Music Guru. Somebody was quoting him earlier before we started.
What's up, Dr. Bass?
Hey, Bass Ackwards is here. Yeah. First got psychologist, maybe.
We got Professor and
Space cunt, space cunt. You're a space cunt. Yeah, I love that song, dude. It's great.
Yeah, I think he put cunt in that song more than 100 times.
I think he only said it was like 80, I think, or something. Yeah. Like, it's still a lot, but like
that's enough, dude.
It's I like to play it like halfway through, so I get like half the amount of cunts, and it's all right.
He redid some Digital Underground stuff too. What was it? I'll look it up later. I can play his stuff without getting copyrighted.
Several years begging for donations from his fans to buy crack, and I'm pretty sure nobody knows where that guy is anymore. Then there was Jaron Campanella, who had his own channel called Jaronism. He was the least abrasive of the three by far, but he was running the absurd script all the same. Fast forward a few years, many of you watched my more recent videos on The Final Experiment, which was the trip to Antarctica to see the 24-hour sun, led by Pastor Will Duffy. A 24-hour sun in the southern hemisphere was something that Flat Earth
Ooh. Oh, man. Pastor Will Duffy. Love the man.
Did they lie right off the bat when they were... Who was talking to him at the beginning when they were talking to him?
That was Sean.
Sean, and he asked him who he talked to, and he's like, oh, I didn't talk to anybody.
I didn't talk to McToon. Who's behind this? And as soon as he found out it was McToon, he's like, oh, I know.
He was like, oh, yeah, I did talk to a guy. Yeah, McToon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
McToon came into his church and did a sermon. It was weird, dude. I'm not kidding you. I wish to God I were. We reviewed it on Flats's channel. It was horrible.
Which makes zero sense because the guy isn't religious or Christian or anything. But anyway,
he claims to be. He says he's a Christian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I'm sure he does claim that. I'm just saying.
They're an odd bunch.
Yes, they are. I have memories of it, man. I'm just telling you. I went on McToon's show during a live, and I probably have said this, but it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had.
I've seen some things, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it was just weird. He sent me a Skype call, and I had to go on the Skype call, and he went to another computer, and we did a Skype call while we were doing the live, and he was only feeding his audience certain things that we were talking about. Then he berated me in public. He opened me up to the live stream, and then he played this hillbilly song about, I don't know, moonshine and crap, and he was making reference to me like I was a hillbilly. And he was just berating me in front of his audience live. That's what he was doing. I know, it was adorable. And it was late, and I was after my show one night. Me and Ryan decided to go over and see what he was doing, and he gave us a link to go on Skype and went on live on his show. Me and Ryan had to put up with that crap for like an hour and a half.
Well, you didn't have to.
Yeah, but we were already in it. So
yeah.
Hey, Justin, how you doing?
I wouldn't have put up with that shit, but anyway,
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
would have
even
been
gone
like,
there.
bye.
It's like I was already in it. I was just like just in awe of what they were doing. It's like, all right. So he started berating me to the point where he got me mad enough to fight back, answering questions about my day-to-day life, dude. He used to tell me that I wasn't real and I'm not a real person and stuff.
What business is it of his? He ain't got no
Wait
business.
a minute.
Yeah.
Huh?
Every freaking single time that they brought somebody into here, every single one of them doesn't want to talk, doesn't want to do the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Remember how, what's his name, got all pissy when I asked him what he ate for lunch? And what does that matter?
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck, man? You guys can't even just talk normal. How about just sit and talk? Like,
There's no
we
point.
were in a cafe. You know?
No point.
Yeah, exactly. There's no.
Well, you notice Max hasn't really tried to get back in.
That's how you know that that's not their intentions of coming here.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
exactly.
It's right there is, you can't have a normal conversation.
Think about if we were in a restaurant or what do you call it? You heard say, hey, how you doing? Hey, where you from? Just like they don't have that natural thing to just sit and shoot the shit with people and sit and be cool.
They don't have social skills, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, like you're someplace and somebody hears you talk and says, excuse me, I'm curious. I don't recognize your accent. Where are you from? I would be like, fuck you. I'd get up. Some people are just
not
insane.
New Jersey, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
in Jersey, I expect that.
Yeah.
But most people would be cordial and say, oh, yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, we're from New Jersey, And they'd be like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Like, people are like that. It's just, it seems like they don't have that skill, or do they give a shit about ever using it?
No.
Like, damn, man, how do you guys do this shit 24/7?
Yeah, Roger, can you unhide us?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I'm just talking to this clown on the screen this whole time.
That's not a clown. That's a flat earther with his fingers in his ear. That's all it is. There you go.
Antarctica.
Man, there's no 24-hour sun. Well, I'm going to go down and show probably more than they want to know.
I'm thinking of taking a trip. Where do you think I should go?
You should go to Devon Island, dude.
I'm taking a trip this weekend.
Roger can go to Antarctica. Somebody's got to go to Devon Island, dude. We got to go to Mars.
Devon Island?
Yeah, you got to take a ship to get there. You can't.
That
means you're gonna have to have somebody, or you're gonna have to buy a ship to fucking get there because
there
ain't no roads up that high.
No,
you're either flying in or parachuting in, or you're on a ship.
How far are you trying to go?
Dude, I'm trying to get to the surface of Mars, bro.
Oh, I know. I meant
like I'm trying to be on Mars, and I think it's somewhere on that island. So,
well, I could spin the space donut. And,
how far are you trying to go, D-Man?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about a cool place. If you're going to go somewhere and you can go anywhere, what cool place would you go?
Oh, you mean, all right, like making plans to go somewhere?
Just anywhere you can think of.
In the United States or anywhere?
Anywhere.
Okay. Well, I think Jaden came up with a cool one, but yeah, it's kind of hard to get to. I'll have to think on that for a second.
Can I say the ice wall? Is that an option?
Oh, look who wants to join. All right, guys, welcome the cat. He wants to come in.
The cat, okay.
Yeah. Hey,
oh,
monkey.
cat. We got the blue marble.
Hey,
Hey, I got an offer you can't refuse.
Cheers. Red's Rhetoric will have you on, and his name says it all. It's all rhetoric. So.
Do you have any crock pots? I could use a crock pot. I might make stew.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Stu.
What's up, monkey? How you doing? What's going on? What's on your
I'm
mind?
good, guys. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great, man.
What was it? That was a rhetorical comment to begin with. All right, rhetoric. Debates have rhetoric in it, both sides, and you try to dump down your opponent with your rhetoric. That's the whole point to a debate. You throw them off. You send them on red herring fallacies to start with. I know how the debate system works. It's not really hard or complicated.
No, it's not at all. Do have some questions though, if you guys wouldn't mind.
Of course.
You have questions.
You know me. I always got questions.
I do mind actually.
I use a can opener.
We
Thank
all
you.
mind.
The bear doesn't like it, man. Sorry.
I don't want nothing to do with it, but if you guys want to deal with it, go for it.
When you ask your questions, just don't say globe or flat Earth.
Actually, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay, these might be good questions then. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you're not lying to me.
Nope.
You better not say globe, bro. 5 minutes
No,
from now, when
actually-
you bring up your third question or whatever, bro, I don't want to hear none about the globe.
We'll do like Duffy's debate. If globe comes up in the first sentence and it's gone, you're out.
This actually, it has
3 globes,
nothing-
you're out, dude. All right, so
Go ahead.
It has
Ask
nothing
your
to
first
do with-
question.
the
Globe.
first one's already in your profile picture, so you got 2 globes left.
I use Crest.
Right.
I use Colgate, dude.
Anyways, hey Roger. So, how do I word this? I don't want to be rude.
No, I don't care.
How is your relationship with Vlad?
This is the whole point right here.
See you
Oh,
later.
that's it. Okay. I never
Have a
really
good one, man.
have a relationship with people I've never met. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Why am I blocked
Good
from the
answer.
YouTube chat?
You were in my YouTube chat all this time, dude.
You can come
No.
troll in my chat, dude. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. Please don't.
No, I tried commenting earlier when we started, and my XP never went up, so I am blocked.
Actually, I watched your chats. They're still in there.
I think you gotta switch from top chat to live chat because sometimes it doesn't pop up in the top chat and there'll be messages.
I think
like-
JJ may have timed you out for a certain amount of time. He didn't block you.
Well, then why did he time me out though? Because I have
I don't
0
know.
XP, but I'm looking at my comments.
Doesn't
right now,
matter.
There's nothing.
Doesn't
It doesn't
matter.
There's
Ask
too
your
much
question.
globe talk,
What?
dude.
That's not what I'm here for. That's just petty bullshit. So going back to Vlad. So
No
Vlad
information.
is your kind of leader, right? Because he
I'm a
he
leader?
pitched you.
He
He
did?
pitched you out the other night. Was that last
did?
night?
Whoa.
Did he
What?
bitched me out? How did
This
he
Yeah,
is-
bitch me out?
don't even address this. This is so
So
stupid.
stupid.
Yeah, it's beyond it, man.
Not
dude.
even. There's no leaders here, buddy.
No.
Okay.
Well, then why was Vlad all mad that you had Globe Earthers on your channel?
He just
What
asked
the
a
point was.
question, dude. He asked a
He was,
question.
he was
That's all
upset
it is.
about it.
That whole
No, he
that
wasn't.
whole stream about was last night is exactly what's happening right now.
Yep.
Right now.
That's why-
Right on the money. Told you. The intermediary.
Yeah, it's not. It's about allowing the slander to go on.
Hey,
Keep
monkey,
going.
like and subscribe.
Yeah. The
You
whole
know,
point
I
is they're going to talk crap behind each other's back. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go over to Red's rhetoric.
Yeah,
or
shit
you're gonna,
talking. Shit talking central.
We hold each other accountable. We can have conversations with one another, which is something you guys cannot do. You're in an echo chamber, even though that's what you say of all flat earthers.
Cubby.
But it's exact projection. Don't talk over me. I'm talking. I don't usually do this, but I'm talking. And this is what you do. You come in, you ask these dumbass questions, you distract. That's why nobody likes you here. Just go start your own channel. Go
Yeah.
hang out with your
do
friends
your own
and
thing.
do your own thing. That's all
Yeah.
there is to it. Bye.
Okay, well, hey, I can say this. Cubby, you said something the other night how flat earthers are always willing to have an open panel, right? Did you not say that?
Bro, is this not where are you at right now?
Yeah,
This
where are
is
you?
like-
I did.
I'm
It's not an
getting
open
to it.
panel, I guess.
Hold
You
on, I'm
just-
getting to it. Hold on.
Uh,
Cubby said
Okay, Mr.
something
Blue
about
Marble.
as the globe. Welcome to another episode of As the
Sure.
Globe Turns.
okay. When was the last time that Vlad or JJ had an open panel that allowed globe
So
earthers?
what?
on,
That's their
such as
business
myself?
if they don't want to have an open
That's their
panel.
channels,
Up to
man.
them,
It's
buddy.
their
So
channel.
this is different.
Then you didn't hear
Holy
the rest
shit.
of what I said. Is that it got to this point, and prior to that, we were willing to do that, but you've reached a point
Yeah,
to where
it's
we don't want
beyond
to deal
that.
with this shit no more.
Yeah,
That's the
You're
problem.
catching it.
Take the drama
really?
stuff. Yeah, the drama shit can go.
Yeah, keep the
bye-bye.
drama at home, dude. If you're over here to make a claim and present
We're
some
men
evidence,
talking.
yeah.
We're not bitches.
No,
If
you
you
guys-
wanna make-
Girl talk.
You guys specifically said you don't want me to say the word GLOB, so I'm not going to.
you don't have to.
So you'll
Well, it's
spell
a-
it out, dude. You think we're retarded or what? I mean, I
don't
kind of
think you're
Does that count as your second globe? I think spelling it
a
counts,
sun.
dude. You got one more globe, bro. You better
That's it.
watch it.
Or GLOBE.
There you go. Bye bye. Have a good one.
I don't think y'all are retarded. I just think you guys might be a little misled.
Misled.
thanks,
Mhm.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
I think it is a compliment. Misled from the general standard of the dumbed down world that I go out and deal with on a day-to-day basis. So, education is a wonderful thing, dude. I'm
Coming
telling
from
you.
somebody that's half my age. Yeah. Good luck on that.
I've never used anything I've learned in school, period, except reading, writing, and arithmetic, dude. Those three principles apply in every field I've ever worked in, no matter what.
I guess since we're asking questions here, Monkey, do you have any flat Earth friends like in your real day-to-day life?
Not anymore. I did.
Go
That's why
figure.
I got into this whole thing.
Gotcha.
They all
You're
ran.
on a rescue mission. Oh, I get it.
They all ran.
No.
They were
Yeah,
like, "Fuck
they were
this
actually.
shit."
I actually got rid of them because they were terrible people.
Terrible people. Okay, what made them terrible people? Quick, just,
They
just
were
fill us in.
they were extremely racist.
Racist.
Very racist. Very racist.
Do you
And
think we're
homophobic
racist?
too, right?
How does this apply?
Who cares?
I'm not saying
No.
you guys are racist.
This
I
is
never
like
said that.
drama time. Kick this kid.
No, you
Yeah,
guys
There you
are.
go. Let's go back to what we were doing.
It's just
Yeah,
a
what-
label. It's just another thing you label people with.
Yeah.
You're derailing the show too right now.
Yeah.
With the
Dude,
topic.
these racist flat earthers, man, they got to stop.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. Not at all. Not at all. I just like talking to you guys. You guys are fun to talk to.
Okay,
luck,
so all right.
Well, that's cool.
I'm not racist at all, and I'll exhibit it right now.
You don't have to do that, Roger.
I know.
You don't have to prove shit. That's just a label that people want to give people to demean them, to distract from things. Just forget about it. Don't even bother.
It's a pillar division. Yeah.
Yeah, but before you guys kick me, I'm gonna do my whole due diligence here. Max, Mr. MXXX, he sent you some emails, Roger. He just wants you to look at them. All right?
He sent me emails.
He
Okay.
did.
All right, I'll look at it. Yeah.
Will you look at them, please?
No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
He never got back to me with any of the documents that I sent him. Neither. He never. Maybe he did in the emails. I don't know.
Well, maybe check your emails then, buddy. I don't know. I'm just.
I do check my emails, but it'll probably put something like him in spam. Dude.
Where it should be.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
where it should be.
Yeah. Of course.
All right, I'm gonna go back to professor, not a professor, which he isn't a professor. Would you agree to that, right quick before you go, Monkey Pat?
I would agree he is a professor because he taught a college class. So yes.
He's as professor
wow.
as he's as federal as
Impressive.
Federal Express.
Dude, he actually has a professorship from a college, is what you're saying?
He taught in a university. Yes.
Oh,
And he doesn't hold a professorship, dude. He doesn't.
I've been on a couple of universities. Give me my degree.
yeah.
He did a debate in a college, and he's done some lectures, but he's not a professor.
Show me your proof.
Oh, actually, you can look it up yourself. Yeah,
Oh, really?
he's not a registered PhD
Show
in
me your
anything,
proof.
dude.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt for you guys that says that. Show me your proof.
Cool, dude. I'll buy it and wear it.
Yeah,
I
put them
love
on a
like that.
T-shirt, bro.
Yeah, but no,
Show me your
he
proof.
doesn't have a profession. Even he says this. He's not a professor. That's just the
Prove me
title he
wrong.
gave himself for YouTube's sake,
Right.
right?
Y'all can say that. But
Good looking now.
No, it's not. We're just saying that. There have people who've actually looked into it,
okay.
and actually,
Professor of
if
logic
you
at the University of Science.
hmm and he's a science communicator, which I don't think any professor in their right mind would actually label themselves that.
Call him what you want, man. He's smarter than you.
Smarter than me.
He's smarter
By
than
what
me.
metric?
All of it.
Yeah, by what
All
measure?
of them, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
All of
Good
them.
engineering. Very good engineering.
Engineering.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Well said, dude. Very well said.
He understands molecular bonds and how they work. I get that. Yeah, I've heard his lectures. Doesn't make him smarter than me. If I actually studied the topic, I'm pretty sure I could cover it too. Doesn't make anybody smarter than anybody because they actually went and took a course.
If I could, there's a difference between like natural intelligence,
book smarts,
and book smarts. Yeah, because anybody can go pick up a book and learn a topic, but not everybody has like common sense and like actual intellect and intelligence. They're two different things. One of them you can learn, the other one is just literally you're born with it or you're not.
Well,
Makes
it's not
sense.
even just that.
And there's some really smart people without degrees, and there are some really dumb people with degrees.
Yeah, I know, but Icy spins out here saying he's taught at a couple of colleges, but does it make him a professor?
That's what makes you professor.
You have to have
answering these dumbass
Getting
questions.
a degree doesn't make you a professor. You have to be the one teaching to be professor. Professor
taught
teach
it, though.
things.
He taught
Oh my
it.
gosh! But teaching on a YouTube video
Okay.
isn't what?
All right, we're going to do this now. We'll actually
Wait. If Candace Owens, okay, wait. What about Charlie Kirk when he was speaking at colleges? Was he a professor because he gave presentations at colleges? Of course not. He's not a professor, dude. He didn't even claim to be. But he's at colleges giving presentations. By your definition, he should have been a professor. Like, this is just idiotic. Well, look at what we're talking about right now.
I cooked a piece of chicken today, my chef.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
and everybody has, different fields of expertise, so it's not like everybody's well versed in everything. So by what metric do you consider a person smart or stupid, right?
The credentials and the way that they present themselves.
So if I present myself as a doctor, are you just going to respect that? Like, come on, man.
I'm going to put on a lab coat and I work for NASA now. Respect me.
No.
He's never got his professorship. He's never graduated with it. So I know that for a fact. So that doesn't make him a professor because he's taught a couple of courses at a community college.
It's just a moniker, slapping it on himself.
It doesn't
Make
mean
himself look important.
He knows
so
he
people
can
go
talk,
and
but
say,
he's
"Oh,
not
you must be a
powerful.
professor."
Professor Dave. It gives him clout when he comes into chats and stuff too. When he actually does lectures or whatever he does, it doesn't mean he's an actual professor. That's really
You could put anything in front of your name.
Anyway, you accomplish what you came here to accomplish.
Yeah,
Get back to what we were doing.
Yeah, so we're not going to get mad at Vlad or anybody else because you said he got mad at me, chewed me out. He didn't get mad at me, dude. I was there.
He did.
No.
He apologized for getting mad at you. He's like,
Don't
"Sorry, I
worry
was rough
about
on
it.
you."
Don't even address it, Roger. It's just stupid.
That's such baby talk, dude. You ever had a real conversation with a grown man before?
Yeah, as a grown man, I have had several.
I'm sure you have. I don't get ass hurt so easy, man. I really don't. People can criticize me constantly. It doesn't bother me.
I don't criticize you. Like I said, I give you respect out of all the flat earthers that I talk to, just because. Like I said,
How about Mr. Oakley? Would you love to go
respect, bro?
and
That's
talk
very
to him?
good.
Mr. I would never want to talk to Oakley. Are you kidding me?
You wouldn't? Why not?
No, because
I've had
nobody wants to talk to
conversations.
him.
Because he would give you the same energy you give him, and you wouldn't like it back. Maybe that's
No,
why.
no, because Oakley is trash, and he just calls people bad word out of bad word. Roger will sit here and have a conversation with me.
He
Oakley
does?
would never.
Dude, I've had so many conversations with him. He's never said a bad word to me at all.
Because you're a flat earther. That's why. But if as a globe earther, like me, he would never.
No, he would respect your belief in a globe, but it's a belief.
I have no respect for the man. I'm sorry. Like, I respect most people in life, but Nathan Oakley is...
Okay.
I just don't.
Well, he gets vulgar because you know why? Because it was handed out to him to start with. The rhetoric is like that, dude. When you get into these debates and you try to get a concession and they keep obfuscating and it's frustrating, dude. They won't concede at all. And eventually after about 10, 12 times over with it, they're still going on about the same thing and they won't concede. They don't. Nobody does. It's like pulling teeth, dude. If you pulled your own teeth, you know what it feel like. So after 10 years of people coming in trying to debate him or disprove it and this, that, and the other, he knows what he's doing. He's already got a whole thing set up, a platform. It works. He has a whole series of housekeeping questions that you can't answer, and he knows you can't. And nobody ever comes in and answers the questions. He has open panels when he does his housekeeping questions daily, and nobody ever comes in and refutes any of them. So the point is, like, why do you guys keep coming back again and again and again and spewing out garbage. That's basically why he's mad. That's why he became the way he is. I can't justify that, but that's the way he is. That's why he's that way. So, I mean, but otherwise, having a conversation with him, I've had plenty of them. He talks like a normal person, dude. He's not like that in real life. He doesn't come off vulgar.
Not fanatical.
No.
So you like okay. The reason I have no desire to talk to Oakley is from what I've seen, and I have listened to his live streams, and I have no desire to talk to the man because he won't let.
Because he
people
won't
talk.
put up with your bullshit. How about that? That's what I
it's
think
mute.
it is.
Yeah, it's mute.
It's
You see
crap.
Roger
That's
mute.
why.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't mute
Conversation's
anybody.
crap
Dude.
every single
Dude.
time.
He
It brings
I've never-
everybody
You just
down
agreed to that.
and the bad energy, just like you.
Wow.
The only time I ever see him mute anybody is when he puts a claim to him and they don't answer. And then they start babbling on about something else. And instead of just answering the question, they'll ramble on about some other crap or some other thing they got. And then he'll mute them and he'll unmute them and say, ask a question again. These are the renditions he goes through. That's what I was talking about over and over again. 10 renditions of one question over and over again.
Well, in my opinion, Nathan Oakley is irrelevant into what I'm trying to do here. So why you're bringing him up, you can bring him up, but I'm not going to have anything to say because I paid zero attention to him.
Oh, okay. I'll bring up one of his housekeeping questions, see if he can answer it. Is there any proof of axial rotation of the Earth variety?
Yeah, star trails. You got east or west, and you got west to east in the northern and southern hemisphere. What are you talking about?
Bad answer, dude.
Bad answer.
Does the Earth rotate?
Yes.
It does. All right. Can you prove it?
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Wait, what?
You made an observation in the sky, and you're like, "Oh, the Earth rotates because the stars."
Do you feel it moving?
It seems to me
Why
the
would
stars are rotating. Not
Oh
us.
my god, I don't want to get into this right now.
Well, how do you
that-
differentiate? Because I'm saying the stars rotate. You're saying that we're rotating. What's the science behind it? How do you determine the two? I don't think you know. To be honest with
We're
you.
talking about scientific proof. That's what we're working on.
Where does the orientation of your body change anywhere that you can go?
D-Man
Where-
does have a good point.
What organ in your body would feel?
If you're
That
sitting in a
change.
chair and you
The
could sit in a
vestibular
chair
system.
everywhere, where would you go that you wouldn't feel like you were sitting in a chair? You were tilting forward, tilting back, lean sideways. Where?
Dude, I'm not here for these stupid conversations.
It's not stupid. It's serious. Answer it. Or you're gonna go
Hilarious.
bye.
Here we go.
The irony.
Yeah, I know. It's the stupid conversation that's happening right now.
Yeah.
So the point that I'm trying to make is, dude, you don't have any scientific evidence for most of the globe's claims to start with. That's why he made the housekeeping questions. You can't answer the questions with a scientific experiment or a paper that shows any of your proofs.
No, those questions are easily answered. It's just that you guys refuse to accept them. You're like, oh no, you can't. No, you can't.
No, we're talking about a scientific experiment paper that actually proves your claim. We want to see it. We want to see it happen in real time.
Oh my god, are you?
No, oh my god, I'm all what? That's
No,
not
because,
hard.
It doesn't matter what. I could sit here for 4 hours showing paper on paper on paper on paper on observation. on
okay,
observation.
Simple proofs.
You
Prove
guys
them
would
up,
say
man.
it's nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Pull up the
All you guys
citation
would
for
say
us.
is nuh-uh. So it's
No,
not
we're not
worth
gonna
my
say,
time.
Bro,
I'm not
nobody's
here for
saying nuh-uh. You're just
No.
saying basic things that you can't prove. That's the problem. You sound like Einstein right now.
Give a step
No,
back.
no observations can prove the Earth is moving. Although the Earth is moving, yeah, okay, prove it. That's a rhetorical statement.
No, I
you're
got
smarter
another one
than
for you.
Einstein?
Is there any scientific?
Well, even Einstein couldn't prove the Earth is moving. He literally said no
That's-
optical experiment can
that's-
prove the motion of the Earth.
That's ridiculous.
I know
That's
it
what
is
he-
ridiculous. That's what your
Einstein was
scientists are
ridiculous.
saying. Your prophets, your scientist
You
prophets.
feel
That's
motion
what they're saying.
that isn't there.
Yeah, even though he
Something's
can't feel
wrong with
it, the Earth is spinning. That's literally what he said. Like,
Yeah. Something's wrong with you. Go to a doctor.
so, and unless you're trying to say something different, I guess you're actually the one smarter than Einstein
Really.
because
Oh,
you're
God.
trying to say something different. Oh no, we can feel the spin, we can measure it, and all this. Not according to the scientists.
Roger, I can't goof around for too much longer.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
I'm
got
gonna
anything
give-
else,
I'm-
Monkey, before we get moving?
No, unless you guys got one more question for me. I didn't plan on staying longer.
yeah,
I
what
just
did
wanted
you-
to hop
Bro,
on.
we don't have
because
any
we're like-
questions for you. You're the one with the questions, bro.
You
I
came
already
in
asked
with
my
the
questions.
questions.
but you
I
guys
don't
didn't
have
wanna
any
answer
questions
them.
for you, man.
So it was a social question about somebody that you don't even know, dude.
Well, yeah. Vlad got all up in your ass because Vlad is your
Wow.
cult leader.
Oh God, yes. I
Yes,
pray to him nightly.
he takes orders from Vlad, dude. Right?
Yeah, I
He
like
does.
candles
Jesus.
next to the
He
picture.
does.
Of course, right?
Roger,
yeah, yeah.
Roger sounded like a little baby the other night talking to Vlad. He's like,
As
I'm
the
so
globe
sorry,
turns.
Vlad, Daddy. I'm so
Welcome
sorry
to-
I let those flat earthers on my stream.
Join us next week on another As the Globe Turns.
This is the whole
As
point.
the globe
As the
turns.
turns.
That's a great one, dude.
Trying
Yeah,
to
I know.
gain
That'd
favor
be a
with
good
his
name. Yeah.
gay little heroes, McToon and
Talk about-
TDDS or whatever the hell you call
Gay,
it,
because
dude.
gay is bad. Gay is so bad.
This is so bad.
Bro,
Whatever.
you're
Yeah.
bad.
fucking bitch.
Do you know very many people that are, I guess, care that much about a lifestyle so much that they're going to get political about it?
Do I personally? I mean, yeah, a
Yeah.
couple people, yeah, but
Mhm.
like not really.
So, but I mean, if they could actually justify their lifestyle in general, why would they have to get political with it? Why do you have to get on a
I
bandwagon?
don't get political with that kind of stuff.
Well, there's a ton
I
of them
don't.
that do.
So why are you asking me that?
Okay, so you don't have any stake in whether it's straight or gay or
I
what?
really don't care.
Okay, so then why are you getting
Because
involved in
the
this?
stuff you guys say is just stupid as shit. You shouldn't care. Because being straight or gay
Don't
does not-
listen then. Why you keep coming back? You're like a
Monkey,
gnat.
you got to take us to your leader, dude. Even the chat's calling you out, bro.
Like a
Who's your
gnat.
leader?
Who the fuck are you? Is it any?
Red's
is
Reddick
that,
or
dude?
McToon, it doesn't matter.
I'm
Shout
not
out
your leader.
to,
How about that?
This is
shout
girl
out to
shit.
Santero
This is the
for
kind of
saying
shit
that.
girls do.
They want us to shut
Shut
our
the
channels
shit
down,
down.
dude. You know this.
No, I
I
don't.
know this.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Shut
They-
the jack shit.
you don't. So the McToon actually called for all the flat Earth
Well, there are a
channels to shut
few.
I would be
after
like,
the TFB.
Bye bye. Have a good one. Come on, let's go.
Night night, monkey. See you
Bye-bye.
later.
Time for me to go.
Dude,
I'm liking this
it's
conversation,
time to
but
go,
I'm
Monkey.
laughing
gonna-
at it. Though.
I'm
Like,
gonna
if I
make
didn't
a-
laugh, it'd be
I'm gonna
boring.
make an audio graph. I'm gonna make a graphic with an audio for every time we do this, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna pull the tin 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 tin.
Like this conversation sober would really
As the
suck, dude,
globe
honestly.
turns.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a way to bow out gracefully. Are you gonna concede that you can't prove any of your claims? You're gonna
No,
back
I
off the
won't
channel.
prove. I won't say that
Have
I
a good
can't prove
one.
anything. I'm just going
Join
to
us
say
next week.
that you
on
won't
another-
believe anything that I prove.
on another As the Monkey Turns.
Okay, I got one more question. Is there any scientific evidence for a molten iron core at the center of a presupposed sphere Earth?
You just use a lot of big words you didn't have to.
All right, talk to you next week.
Oh, you didn't understand the big words of your model? You don't understand your model?
Yeah.
I didn't
Is
hear
your
to
model
come here
too
to talk
big
about
for
flat
you?
Earth. Like I'm not here to
Your
talk about
model's
the
too big for
shape
you?
of the Earth. I am not here to talk about that. I
It
just want to
seems
come
like
here.
you are, dude. And
So
we've been
then-
talking
then-
about
No,
it.
he's right.
Then-
He's not here to do that. He's here to distract,
Yeah,
make
you're
clips
here
for
to-
his
Gotta go.
leaders,
Yeah.
and all that other stupid shit.
Tell
This is
him.
all pointless. It's
I'm
like
just
we're
here
just
to-
entertaining stupidity at this
I'm
point.
just here to.
Yeah, right. By pointing out your own stupidity,
what you're here
really
for?
showing us stupid, right? Yeah, good idea.
Uh-huh.
Great job there, everybody.
Are you looking for somebody to trim this
Yeah, of
out and
course,
put it
'cause
on?
it's
the
Sorry,
only
channel?
I'll
them.
do it, man. I'll
They
do
don't
it.
got nothing else. What the fuck else are they doing? They got nothing else to do.
Yeah. Are you looking
Make sure you
for
put this
likes
part in
and-
there.
Yeah.
You're all fags. Bye.
Wow,
There you go.
that
Bye.
fucking
Oh,
worked.
dude, that's gonna be the thumbnail, bro. That's great.
I don't give a shit.
Oh my God, we're into existentialism in the chat. I see Spence talking about a tree falling in the
God.
forest. All right, Gump. I want to play the video.
Oh, jeez. Oh, did
Authors
you
had claimed
kick Icy
did not
Spin?
exist for many years, pretending that it was
Nope.
impossible to go to Antarctica to verify
No, I
this
didn't.
It'd be nice
because
if you
government,
did.
NASA, blah, blah, blah. Jaron, along with
I wouldn't
Austin
mind it.
Whitsitt, was one
All
of the
right, I'm
flat
out. I
earthers
don't
that
wanna
was
do the
given a
guys
free
anymore.
trip to check out reality with his own eyes.
Okay.
And I don't think I'm giving away any
Night, night,
spoilers
monkey
by
cat.
telling you that they did indeed all see it, as is evidenced by all
Bye-bye.
the time-lapse footage and all the drone footage to prove to idiot flat earthers at home that there were no screens or domes or whatever dumb shit so many of them all still pretend was happening because they can't handle reality. If
That's not the dome I'm talking about, but yeah. Did you guys stream all that when it
I didn't
happened?
see it.
Of course, everybody was.
Yeah, I mean,
skeptical. The fact that they They filmed it in it with a green screen.
Dude,
or
honestly,
in
I
a-
think
in
it
a
was
dome
some
somewhere
fucking.
down.
Sorry, my language.
Could be easy to do.
I
Very
think it
easy.
was some artificial
It would.
sun nonsense, dude, with some Project Bluebeam thrown in the mix there.
Well, I mean, they got AI. I mean, they could AI that thing. They could film it one way and then just have it keep going. It isn't any
Yeah,
bullshit.
I don't
that
know,
they
dude.
couldn't
I
do.
really think there's like 3
Well,
suns,
Why
maybe
ain't-
2, maybe 2,
with,
and
with all the
they're all
AI
fake
shit,
except for the real one.
yeah, with all the AI shit, they can't reproduce the sun doing whatever they want. Of course they could.
Well,
Yeah,
we
they
came up with a
could, but
good
I think the
hypothesis of how
government
they
is good
actually
enough to put a
did
fake
it.
sun above your head too, and make you actually sit there and look at it, and you're like, oh my gosh, look, there's a sun, and it's literally just like either a hologram or one of the patents, the numerous patents that they've had since all the way back to the 60s. And the brand new patents, we're not going to see those until another 45 years. And then we'll be looking back on it like, oh, wow, really? They had this technology? Just like we're doing with the patents that we have now.
Well, I think they did it easier
you
than
go.
that. I think they actually did it all. Most of it, they're set up in with the Unreal Engine. That was what we were thinking. It looks kind of like they could actually have done it on location with Unreal Engine and paste in the few hours where the sun's below the horizon. That's
Yeah, it
basically what
definitely
we
looks
have a
fake.
good
I'll give
feeling
you
of what
that.
they
Like,
did.
it doesn't look legit, but it's almost like this, right? Like, I wouldn't put it past the government being able to like literally fake shooting somebody in the neck, them fall over, look dead, and everybody that was within like literally 5 or 10 feet believe it. And if they can do that, and I'm not saying that's what happened, I'm saying it's a possibility. And I also think it's a possibility they got fake suns up there and these different lights in the sky that NASA and whoever's literally planning there or projecting, however. And I think that's also a possibility as well. I don't think it's necessarily 100% the outcome. I think it's more likely what you're saying, where it's like literally just green screens and just a show, essentially. But it could be a lot deeper, honestly. It wouldn't really, I wouldn't put it past the government being able to do
Well-
things like that. I mean, they can literally control hurricanes and make storms like flood areas if they want. So what's hard? What sounds harder? Flooding out an entire area, thousands of square miles, or putting a light in the sky
Yeah.
spinning around your head?
Go play.
It'd
go
probably
play,
be much easier to just put a fake light in the sky spinning around your head than it would be
Go-
flood out a million people.
Should I pull up the lab manager you gave me in the back, D-Man?
Yeah,
Is
I
that what
know,
you're
because what's his
looking
name
at?
said about the about the sun, and I threw that artificial sun in there. I remember
Yeah.
reading that quite a while ago. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they have the capability. I don't know if they went through all that.
No,
with
no.
Actually, the
DFE
funny
but
thing
I'm
is,
just saying that they
D-Man,
have fooled around with artificial suns.
this light right here, right?
Yeah.
I've seen many videos, and it's sad because they're all censored now. So, and I wasn't witty enough to save them at the time. This has like a honeycomb pattern with these
Yeah.
lights, right? You can see the honeycomb
Oh
pattern.
yeah, I've seen it.
When you watch certain people filming the sun, even just with their iPhones, you'll look at the lens flare of the sun, and it literally looks like a honeycomb pattern.
Yeah.
Like it looks identical. Like it looks exactly like the patents show. It looks just like what I'm looking at from this link you just sent with all these lights and a honeycomb pattern. And you can even see it on the lens flare of the cameras. Even really bad cameras are picking it up. So yeah, it's definitely a thing, man. I don't know how long it's happened. I notice it sometimes because sometimes the sun is like really white, like an LED, and then sometimes it's like yellow. And I wonder, like, am I always looking at the legit sun up there, or is there a time in the day or a certain season where they're like, all right, we're gonna switch it to the white light now? Like, it is very weird. It sounds crazy, but
Well,
I mean,
think about chemtrails and what you're looking at and what they're spraying it in.
yeah,
in
and
the
that has an
atmosphere
effect on the
itself.
sunlight as well. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they tell
Absolutely.
you it does.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit further. Let's get to the star of the show, guys. You've been through all this stuff with TFE, right? You've been through all the who did what and where, what you think.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
got their own opinion on
Yeah,
it, but
it
it
is,
look
you know.
it's
It's
crappy.
shitty.
Though.
It's shitty in
Yeah.
every direction. You know,
Yeah. So yeah, that made me want to go
It's like
down there, and I wanted to go on this one to start with, but they didn't want me along with the
It's like the
trip
Charlie
at
Kirk
all.
situation, you know? Like, whether he's dead or alive, there's a psyop going on. Either way you look at it, no matter what narrative you're taking, unless you take the mainstream narrative, which you shouldn't do that, it's going to be a psyop regardless, dead or alive. That's the same thing with this TFE thing, dude, you know? Unless you're taking the mainstream narrative, you got some people saying, oh, they were in the Vegas sphere, this dude saying it was a green screen. I'm out here saying it was this light projection in the sky. Either way, it was a psyop of some kind, and they were manipulating the footage and they were doing weird shit. Regardless of what the actual way that they doctored the footage is, it's doctored nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, they had there's times when the sun's not in the sky. That's
Yeah.
why they had to do it. I have my own
I don't know
theories
if
on
you
it.
watched that
Everybody
full
else has.
video that I sent
Yeah.
you of the one lady who filmed two suns in the sky with the solar lens. But yeah, I mean they saw, like, it's funny because they flew at the same time that they were filming in Antarctica, and I get, obviously the plane doesn't fly quite about quite the same latitude or whatever, but yeah, I mean it was a midnight sun for sure, but they saw the sun going below the horizon, and they're in a plane, like, you know, pretty high up. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That footage didn't seem to align
let's
with,
get back
with
to
the TFE footage at all. It just didn't seem to be
No,
the same.
there's a lot of I would say effery going on. All right, you want to go back to the video, right, guys? Let's just see
let's
what
go.
Jaren's got to say about flat earthers.
Bring it.
Behind their back.
Theories like moon landing denial and more. Now, you're all aware that I couldn't care less about the Flat Earth cult and the drama within. They're totally inconsequential.
That's a
but
lie.
a VFX artist named Gabriel Kerner, who has an interesting
That's a fat
tangential
lie, dude.
relationship
Without the
with
Flat
the Flat
Earth,
Earth
you wouldn't
community,
even probably have a
reached out to me
monetized
to see
YouTube
if I'd
channel.
like to have a conversation with Jaren on my channel. And I thought that sounded like a pretty fun idea. So that's what you're about
Probably
to
lose
see
your
here.
house. You
I had
lose
some
everything,
questions
dude,
for
without us.
Jaren about his experience in Antarctica and what the fallout has been like since disavowing Flat Earth. And then we give Jaren a chance to flex his newfound Flat Earth debunking prowess. So let's get to that right now. Okay, thanks everybody. We're here with Jaren and Gabriel, and so we're going to do a little bit of Flat Earth debunking with a former Flat Earther. And but as many of you know of Jaren from some of the videos I've been making about the Antarctica trip, I have a few questions. I'm very curious because obviously I've been, you know, I'm familiar with everything that happened, but I have yet to hear about the experience from a Flat Earther or at least a former Flat Earther. So Jaren, I'm just curious. You get down there. You see the 24-hour sun. What's the vibe? What's going through your head? What is the what are all the
Dude, he wasn't awake for 24 hours. The whole time he was there. In other words, the sun probably went down when he wasn't even looking. He wasn't up for the whole 24 hours. They even said this themselves.
Yeah, I
So
want to see a video of him. I want to see.
When was this stream, by the way?
I don't have no idea. Hold on, let me check.
I mean, is it old before or after the TFE? Like,
I just this came into my feed today, so I don't know. I think it's fairly new. Let's go back to where
right to stroll, given a free.
Just so ironic too, because you know they're
Yes,
you know it's nice.
I'm gonna take it back a little bit, and then I'm gonna get it small so I can actually see when it came out. All right, let's see this video. See, where's the description? There's more in here.
September. Well, that just means it was uploaded then September 16th.
Yeah.
2015. Is it that far back? I can't read it. It's too small.
It says 2025.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just recent. So he just did it. This is like a mock-up. This guy here
was uploaded, but yeah.
This guy's supposedly a former flat earther, and he's going to show how to debunk the flat earth.
What's his name?
He said it earlier. Hold on, let's just go back a little bit and see what he says. What's this guy's name?
You're flat. It's like, okay, I'm willing.
I have a few questions. I'm very curious because obviously flat earthers themselves wits it, and as reached out to me to see if I'd like to have a conversation with Jaren on my channel, and I thought that sounded like a pretty fun idea. So that's what you're about to see here. I had some questions for Jaren about his experience in Antarctica and what the fallout has been like since disavowing flat Earth, and then we give Jaren a chance to flex his newfound flat Earth debunking prowess. So let's get to that right now. Okay, thanks everybody. We're here with channel and his identity. As you can imagine, he became a sworn enemy to all remaining flat earthers with the flip of a switch, since idiot frauds like David Weiss and Eric Dubé will do and say anything to retain the meager income they earn from this scam. But that didn't stop Jaren from transforming his channel into one that debunks not only flat Earth, but other similar conspiracy theories like moon landing denial and more. Now, you're all aware that I couldn't care less about the Flat Earth cult and the drama within. They're
I couldn't
totally
care less, but
inconsequential. But a VFX
one
artist...
of the parts of it.
Yeah, I get it. He's a cog in the wheel, dude. He doesn't know it. He thinks I could care less, but I'm going to do shows on it, and tons of them. He does care. Why do you think McToon and all the rest of them, they do this stuff? I can tell you why McToon's mad about it. He's mad about Gleason's azimuth and the calculator that goes with it. He wants to throw it away. He wants to get rid of it.
He doesn't care about it, but his whole channel's based on it.
Yeah.
That's the part that
Yeah,
I
like
don't
I said,
get.
without us, dude, he wouldn't have a freaking monetized YouTube channel, most likely.
Yeah.
And 3 million subscribers. I mean, didn't he get mostly famous on Flat Earth?
Well, McToon didn't get famous off Flat Earth. He got the channel from a guy named Conspiracy Cats, and Conspiracy Cats ran into Nathan Oakley, and he could not get over anything Nathan Oakley was throwing at him after a while, and he just sold his channel and started doing conspiracies on haunted houses and other things, and started another channel called Conspiracy Cats. So yeah. He doesn't go try to tackle Flat Earth anymore. Matter of fact, he ran into a brick wall. So. And he sold the channel to McToon, and McToon is he's cheating.
So he sold all his subscribers to him basically, and just said, "Yeah."
I think it was 20,000 at the time, or 40,000 people were subscribed to Cats. Yeah,
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is later passing the torch down. When they run out of proofs or an argument, they disappear, do other things. Weird, huh? Let's see what this guy's name is. We'll find out who this man is.
Named Gabriel Kerner, who has an interesting tangent.
Gabriel Kerner.
Never heard of him. Ever.
Yeah. So maybe he has a YouTube channel. We'll look him up. Gabriel Turner. I got to write that down. Gabe Turner. Flat Earther extraordinaire, who is no longer a flat earther. He is now a Globie again.
Who nobody's heard of.
Yeah. Gabe.
Who is that?
This guy, Gabe Turner. That's his name.
Oh, no, he was always a Glober. But anyway.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I have no idea.
He was always a Glober. That's
he was never flat Earth. I think he said he was like subscribed to Eric Dubay, and something set him off, and he decided to turn on Eric, and he went to I guess
as the globe turns.
So just like that, right? One person you don't agree with,
like sands through the hourglass.
Yes, yeah. So you can't think for yourself.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, let's play some more of this. See where we go with it. This is good. This is going to be painful, I think.
Oh, it's painful already.
Relationship with the Flat Earth community reached out to me to see if I'd like to have a conversation with Jaron on my channel, and I thought that sounded like a pretty fun idea, so that's what you're about to see here. I had some questions for Jaron about his experience in Antarctica and what the fallout has been like since disavowing Flat Earth, and then we give Jaron a chance to flex his newfound Flat Earth debunking prowess. So let's get to that right now. Okay, thanks everybody. We're here with Jaron and Gabriel, and so we're going to do a little bit of Flat Earth debunking with a former Flat Earther. And but as many of you know of Jaron from some of the videos I've been making about the Antarctica trip, I have a few questions. I'm very curious because obviously I've been, I'm familiar with everything that happened, but I have yet to hear about the experience from a Flat Earther or at least a former Flat Earther. So Jaron, I'm just curious, you get down there, you see the 24-hour sun. What's the vibe? What's going through your head? What are all the other Flat Earthers saying? What's going on?
Great question. What's the vibe?
I mean, really, it happened in Punta Arenas, because in Punta Arenas, we were there for 3 days before we went to Antarctica, and I'm watching the sun set right to left and towards the south, which is right there is completely against my map. So, of course, I can kind of come up with something in my head. Oh, it's a coffee cup caustic. It's a reflection off the dome. Something.
Which I don't think that happened. To be honest with you, I don't think it sets to the south, and I got people that are down in Tasmania and Australia that say it sets to the north, and even your chasing the sun video say that. So basically, I think he's just lying right now. You guys think he might be? Why would Jaron lie?
Of course he's lying.
Yeah, but anyways, it fits the video in the documentary the mockumentary they made when they went down there. I'm pretty sure they talked about this before they went down there. Pretty much everybody on the trip is in the know, you might say. Yeah, let's get back to
that. That was like that,
but I knew that when
yeah, it is. I think they went down there before that because remember the pictures of McToon and Duffy in Punta Serenas where they look like they didn't age. But in the next picture, they're like at least a year or two older, literally. Yeah, there's a lot of questions. It's set up.
We went to Antarctica, if that was the actual sun that we saw, that it meant it was a globe. So I'd already said those things before we went on the trip, which is why I was hated for 6 months before that. It was clear to me that these are the kind of what do you call them? So they're mutually exclusive observations, right? So if we saw the sun set, well, that disqualifies the globe. If we saw the sun circle, it disqualifies flat Earth. And I thought that was one of the most impressive things about the trip is that.
Yeah, I don't think you saw the sun circle.
Well, that's not right. Neither one. Nothing up in the sky has anything to do down
with
here
the
on
Earth.
Earth.
Yeah, I know, but he's comparing apples to oranges, the models.
I don't give it. It doesn't matter. I just said a second ago. There's nothing up in the sky has nothing to do with what's down here on Earth. So you can't disqualify something that happens up there, or it can't disqualify flat Earth with something that happens up there. I don't care what model, what astrology you use. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with down here. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Cubby, and that's a good stance, and that's the backbone of flat Earth to start with. They're using the sky and predictions in the sky to say this. It proves the shape of the Earth. What they're trying to do is they have a scaled model with astronomy that they're trying to, really the big thing is the only people that have anything to really lose in this whole thing is the globe itself. If the sun did set, there's no way that it is a globe.
It's more than that. They lose money. They lose funding. NASA loses funding. Anything that pushes your schools that teach indoctrination to push the globe loses funding. Just follow the money. People want to go off and use all this math and all of their rhetoric that they use. There's no point. Just follow the money, dude. If they have no money, they have no way of pushing any of this out there, and that's the problem. But anyway, that's just my take. I got a different take than other people. That's mine.
I've had the same take for a while. I mean, they're not going to give up what they've presented as real in space. They're not going to give up their program. They're not going to give up their astronomy. It goes as deep as even all the way to the church itself. The Catholic Church has been pushing.
Well, they're the ones that created it. Wasn't it the Jesuits that created the
Vatican,
Yeah, it's Copernicus, Kepler, Huygens. They all got together and came up with this model, pretty much, and they modeled the solar system, basically the heliocentric model, around the sun, and everything that's in that model has to comport to that. And all their math and everything that goes with their astronomy. But if there's not an observation that suits that astronomy, they'll lose it. So they have a lot to lose. They have education, they have religion, they have the political space program that they push out here. All of it. It's all tied together. Yeah.
Like Cubby said, having to explain to people what have you been doing with that money all this time.
Yeah, it's a lifetime of freaking deception.
Yep. And they're not going to let go of it easy at all.
No.
They can't. They got all this invested in. I mean, they've invested the time, they invested the money. This isn't something that you just undo overnight.
Nope.
They will accept nothing other than what they think anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
no. It's not
make a difference.
They're taught everything. This is all taught. It's education.
Of course, we were all taught the same thing.
Yep. Anyways, so this is all he's doing is he's going to rehash TFE is what he's going through with what he supposedly did there. That's how he's going to debunk flat Earth. He has no actual other evidence at all.
Well, he ain't going to debunk anything, but I get what you're saying.
That's what he's going to use as his debunk. This is how he's going to debunk flat earthers.
Yeah, sure.
And no wonder they didn't take me along.
Yeah, exactly. They were the players, dude. That's what I've been saying from day one. They picked the people they picked because they were they were going along with the script. If they took somebody like you that would have thrown the whole script off, they probably wouldn't even went, or whatever. The whole thing wouldn't even taken place is what I should have said.
There was another tale in there too, like Austin, for instance. He didn't even try to do anything at all. He he was just along for the ride to make a show.
Well, he was one of the bigger people that the flat earth people followed. He's one of the bigger characters in this whole thing, and that's what he was in the end, just a character. And that's what he'll stay right now.
Same thing. Who brought him in? Bob Nodell.
Yeah. Austin was brought in by Bob. I didn't know that. Huh. Well, I've watched him actually debate McToon in live debate, and he had McToon over a barrel 10, 12 times in a debate. He had him stuttering, getting mad. He couldn't answer the questions he was putting at him. And then McToon snatches him up and takes him down on this trip.
That's why they did all this thing before. I think you touched on it a little bit ago, maybe, but I can't remember. But that's why they did all this thing before they went. How they went to everybody's channels and were like, "Will you take your channel down if we see a 24-hour sun?"
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that has nothing to do with the flat Earth. But besides that, now look at them. Now they're coming back and trying the same crap. It's like, will you concede? Will you take your channel down? Will you debate? It's like nothing transpired. They got nothing out of the TFE, and here we are back at the same.
Yep.
Square one.
Square one, exactly.
Right back to as the globe turns.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's turned into a social event.
Well, they're not going to like me after Antarctica.
That Duffy wasn't afraid to say that. He came out and said, "No, if we see it set, it means the Earth's flat." Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go with you. I'm willing to, put my 10 years of what I've been saying, on the line. And then you feel really dumb. So you asked about how you feel dumb because you start realizing all the reasons you should have known this, or you should have got this, and now I feel myself. I'm telling people all the time, like, oh, anybody can figure it out. You can figure it out by tonight without any help. And I understand that. I'm like, people could have been telling me that 4 years ago, and I just would have. It just bounces off.
My question: did he tell you how you could figure it out right now tonight? Did he go into any detail with it? No.
I would ask him the same question I've asked everybody: where anywhere that you can go, where does the orientation of your body change standing straight? Where does it change? Nowhere.
Yeah.
Sitting down, standing up.
There's no answers to any of these questions that he's throwing at you. And he's touting his own rhetoric. Yeah.
You would think at this point that they would say, okay, let's go look into this. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. No, they go right to bashing and fucking girls shit. Kind of shit that little girls do.
They've had years and years and years. They've been ahead of the game. They've had a leg up this whole time, and still, like you said, we're back at square one, still debating the same horse shit. They have all the money, they have all the people, the backing, they got everything, and here we are. If you had any proof, there wouldn't even be this conversation. But
here we
this
are.
is where we're at.
Yeah. So the question is, why doesn't he come over and school us all on it one day? Just come on over, Jared, and show us how we can prove this wrong.
I wouldn't even bother with the guy.
No, I'm not.
You're just giving him attention.
Yeah.
He's the same.
That's all they want
Glober.
anyway.
He wants to be a Glober. Don't you treat him like a Glober and just ignore him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's play him.
Not going to say anything different than you heard from the last time you heard him or the time before that. Nothing's going to change.
Yeah, I want to see their back and forth.
Those guys can't advance it any further because they're not going to do any physical stuff, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they say we won't do any physical stuff.
Oh,
yeah. Anyways, I want to see their back and forth, how they do their banter, because he's going to be flat down at the bottom, whatever Gabe here, and then Jaren's going to debunk him with the globe. Let's see what they do.
Mm-hmm. So the other flat earthers, they all saw the same thing. I mean, nobody has come back and tried to deny what we saw. They've just denied what it implies. Right. And so I do think that Lisbeth, the girl that won the contest, the golden ticket, she said she's no longer a flat earther. I don't think she's necessarily called herself a glober. Whitsitt, what's up with him? He's gonna.
That ain't what I heard. I heard she was still a flat earther.
Well, it's funny because that whole thing when the other one disappeared, it was a Patricia. She's got up and
Patricia.
Now she's a glober too. That happened to that, and then all of a sudden they brought that chick. What's her name again?
Lisbeth.
Yeah, Lisbeth. They put her on Mark's show, and then all of a sudden she disappeared, and Mark said she got in a car accident.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and then she never came back on again. Then they put Karen back on.
Oh boy.
I don't know. It's just fucking odd. Everybody's odd.
Karen's back on there now.
Yeah.
No, I don't watch it.
But neither do I. I don't watch Mark's show. Sorry.
Yeah, I kind of don't watch it. Here and there I do, but depends on who's got on.
Yeah. Well, Mark's go-to is
Nico from Tinfoil Sombrero, Lowry. I don't know one way or another. I just heard her mention in passing that Lisbeth was Duffy's neighbor. So I can't verify that or anything, but I'm just putting it out there that she had mentioned that, which
I
is
didn't know that.
interesting if it's true.
Yeah. I mean, I'm practically Duffy's neighbor here. I think
Well,
he's like,
yeah. I mean, like really close neighbor.
I don't know
But
exactly where. I
Like
know where the
said,
church
I can't
is.
verify that. I'm just
Neither
mentioning
can I.
something that was brought up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if they know each other beforehand, yeah, there's a problem.
Probably
there,
all
definitely.
do.
Well, it's just convenient that she was the golden ticket winner, right, or whatever.
Mhm.
But you know, once again, in bypassing you, you know, even though you went and talked to Duffy and everything else, like I said, they were all chosen.
He said he'd take me live on stream.
Right.
Yeah, he did. I'm not kidding.
Well, I know. I believe you. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't.
Yeah, I know what
believe
you're
Duffy
saying.
says.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I learned better after the first 3 actions I had with him that he's lying to me most of the time. He opens his mouth. Yeah.
Shouldn't have shake his hand. I don't even know.
Well, I shook his
Never
hand
mind.
once, and the only thing he really kind of lied about was that he actually had sent me an email. He had an email drafted up that he was going to send me. I think
he never did.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that then you met him and then all of a sudden you got an email?
Yeah, he sent me an email right there with the church, obviously. I got the email right now. I'll look for it. But it's not from him. It's from his clerical gopher he has over at the church, supposedly. His name's Steve. Yeah. Steve sent me an email. Yeah. Inviting me to the church to do a flat earth presentation. Yeah. That didn't happen. I never got to go to the church and do a presentation. Although we had one supposed flat earther actually do it, and his name was Effed Up World Joe. You ever heard of him?
For the Effed Up World, I didn't know what his name was, but yeah.
Yeah, it's his name, Joe. And Joe just turned on everybody right before TFE started. He made a hit piece on me and PJ calling us liars, and we were dissing him, which we didn't. It had nothing to do with that at all. It just kind of odd how everybody turned on us right during the TFE. It became a social experiment, not observation or whatever it is. It's like everybody, they knew what everybody was going to do before and after. They're trying to use this as a psychological operation, I think, within the flat earth community. That's why he came in. I'm looking for the truth. This is what Duffy said originally.
Yeah.
Whether it's flat or round. No, he came in, and then right after that, he just got, here's the globe model. Yeah. It's like this. Okay. We kind of saw it coming.
To a degree, it worked on some people. Yeah. Some people that knows what he's about, it has no bearing on them. But anyway.
No. And I don't want to deal with them anymore. I'm not going to deal with them. No. I'm on my own. The person I want to really point out in the spotlight would be McToon and a lot of the things he did. I'm going to kind of gut check him.
I wouldn't even mess with him, dude. You're just asking for him to do stupid shit back, basically. That's what I was trying to say earlier about Savs. Like, McToon's the one behind all this, because Sav's the one that kind of like, I mean, it's just what Sav does, but he like pokes at him, you know. So McToon gets all, you know,
pissy.
It fluffs his feathers. So then he uses people like Craig and everybody else to go out and do his bidding.
That ain't gonna work this time.
He's just a big puss. I wouldn't even bother with him. Yeah. Plus, we don't even know. Plus, we don't even know if that's McBrenda at this point. So,
yeah. Well, some people say his name is Ryan something. I forgot what they called him. That's his
that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, he clearly that bugged him a lot. I don't really give a shit one way or another. I just don't like the guy. I don't care what his name is.
Yeah. Well, he made a claim that he was testing the magnetic pole in the south with a couple instruments he had. I want to look into that. That's one thing I want to gut check him with. That's not like a personal attack on him. It's an attack on what he's claiming he registered while he was down there, because none of the first explorers found a magnetic south pole ever. And he's out here claiming that he has information that points to a magnetic southern pole. I'm just kind of curious about it. That's just me. That's one thing I want to check when I'm down there. Would you blame me to do it? I mean, it's not going to hurt anybody's reputation in that process. Or
everybody's their own individual person. I mean, I think you do whatever you set out to do. I think
it would be a good. It would be a good flat earth proof if there's no southern magnetic pole.
To me personally, I just think like it just like I don't know at this point what would
What
it
would
even
constitute?
really like
Yeah.
is going to matter? Honestly, it's like we're trying to get over this whole thing, and it just is like keeps bringing it back up in a way.
Yeah. Well, we already been set with 1843. Captain James Ross Clark actually went and looked for one, and he couldn't find it the first time.
All right, hang on. I guess what I was trying to like, who would it be a proof to? Because do you think a Glober is going to care, or
Well, yeah, actually, someone would have a fit if I actually show evidence that
a fit? But would it change their mind? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference. I think none of this really makes a difference because it's just people are set in their ways one way or another. And like I said, whatever happens up in the sky doesn't happen down here. But I'm not trying to deter you from anything. I'm just saying
that's not a sky claim. That's an Earth claim. If you look at it, the magnetic pole will be situated.
I was talking about Antarctica. Sorry.
Yeah. So if I found a southern pole in Antarctica that's magnetic, and I can actually pinpoint a pole in the south where they say it is, that would prove them right or wrong. That's either or us wrong. But I mean, we've never made a claim about there actual being a southern magnetic pole. That's their claim. I'm testing that. The way their model works, they absolutely have to have a southern magnetic pole. Yeah. The way their Earth is constructed, supposedly, but they don't have any science. That's what I'm testing the scientific evidence behind their claim.
I mean, are you just trying to prove it to yourself? Like, I don't really, what I'm getting at.
I'm gonna document it for myself, and if anybody ever brings it up, I got it. It's right here. I went there. It's not so. Here you go. Yeah.
I just think for a lot of people, like what they did had no validity to it. So it's like, I don't know who it's for, I guess.
Yeah, I get you. So, but I mean, there's a whole scientific community that runs off this crap.
Well, see, there you go. Well, maybe I don't realize that there's other people out there. I'm just talking about from my viewpoint.
I get you. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, it helps when if you ever in like if there's people come on my show and they're like, well, there is a South Pole down here, yada yada yada, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, I got this video here of me doing a live stream from Antarctica, and here's me registering no magnetic pole to the south, and how do you explain this? And that's the end of the discussion.
Gotcha.
It's proof. That's all it is. These are proofsies.
Keep going down that line. And I told them when we got back to the airport in Punta, I went to both of them and said, hey, just so you guys know, I don't want you to hate me, but I'm going to be going in a different direction when we get back. What I saw tells me the shape of the earth. And they both kind of said more power to you. And Witsit said, I believe you. I don't think you're lying. I think that's what you believe. So, what can I do about it? So that was basically it. I told Will when we were on the plane, we landed in Punta Arenas, and he was like 3 rows behind me. And
let's go a little bit further.
We're getting our stuff. And I just looked at him and said, the earth's a sphere. I want to hear you. I've kind of realized now how the Dave Weiss, how they get away with this is that they block anybody who says anything bad about them. So they don't see anything you do. It's just you're blocked. They don't see it.
Oh,
and then
so this is just a personal attack. You hear? Like I've never heard Dave lie about like the shape of the earth or anything in any of his claims. He actually does like little tests, and he has a rhetoric, and he has his app, but I've never heard him like actually physically lie about something, about like any of his claims. So they're smearing Dave Weiss is what he's doing. So this is how he debunks flat earth. I'll go back a little bit and hear what he had to say.
Debate where he just accused me of fallacies the whole time and didn't give any evidence of the flat earth, which I even in my opener I said, what?
No, he's looking for evidence of a flat earth. Okay. That's what he's talking about. And he's saying we're screaming fallacies because they're making positive claims and assuming the outcome of it. So that's basically the fallacy. Everybody's screaming at you. I don't think Jaron understands debates in that process. Anybody got any more to comment on this thing? It seems like it's turning out to be a nothing burger almost.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Well, yeah. When you go into a debate forum, if you have no proof for your claim, but you're assuming your claim, I guess using an observation as a claim is basically what they do. But I mean, what I'm seeing is I don't see any proof of their observation.
Right.
They're standing on the fact that everybody knows it's a globe or thinks it's a globe, and they're feeding off of that. That's what I'm getting out of it. Let's see if there's any more stuff in here. Just let's play a little bit more.
It'll do tonight is, and then I gave an exact layout of what he would do, and then he went and did the exact thing.
How shocking! A perfect duplicate of my debate with him.
and then I thought
I
that the
said
people,
everything he would do.
Yeah, and I'm like, I know I was like, well, flat earthers are gonna think he did terrible. They're gonna be so mad at him. Boy, was I wrong. They're all, oh, he just smashed Jaron. He did. I'm like, oh my god, these guys are just so desperate.
No, there's just no accounting for the willful ignorance there.
So no, we're not like friends. I mean, we don't talk every day. I probably talked to him, twice since that debate, and it's just been very businesslike. No, we have different opinions of the shape of the earth now. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And in that truther world, you're not allowed to really step out of line like that. They're not going to welcome you. They don't want to hear you. I've kind of realized now how the Dave Weiss, how they get away with this is that they block anybody who says anything bad about them. So they don't see anything you do. It's just you're blocked. They don't see it. And then they just go around and they're in their own echo chambers. And so they keep hearing the same thing day after day. And it just becomes like fact to them. So they become very cocky.
Speaking of echo chamber,
become very
Jaron sounds
and
like
it's
one
embarrassing
right
to see because they're going around calling people cards, and I'm just like, oh my
He just
goodness.
repeated himself right after.
It's like just so ironic too, because
it is very ironic.
Retard.
The thing is that they have their own rhetoric and they have their own echo chambers. That's a no doubter.
Actually, let him pause it real quick and let him finish that statement because I think he's about to say something similar to what I am.
Okay, let's see it.
And you just believe what you're told, and it's like, oh man, you guys, if you only knew. And they don't listen to me. I mean, I thought that they would listen to me for
just like 10
who
seconds.
says anything bad about them. So they don't see anything you do. It's just you're blocked. They don't see it, and then they just go around and they're in their own echo chambers, and so they keep hearing the same thing day after day, and it just becomes like fact to them. So they become very cocky. And they become very condescending, and it's embarrassing to see because they're going around calling people globetards, and I'm just like, oh my goodness! I mean,
it's the
like,
cringiest shit ever.
Yeah, it's like just so ironic too. Because
did I go far enough back, Cubby?
Yeah, that's far enough.
You just believe what you're told.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, you guys, if you only knew. And they don't listen to me. And I thought
the guy that made money off
this is how I know I'm a truther.
came back
Dave
and called
Weiss went to
everybody
Antarctica
retards.
and got back and flipped.
He did say
all
that,
of his donors he called retards. Everybody that donated to Jaron over the years, you're all retards. And I think he truly means that, actually.
Yeah, but now he's playing the victim.
Sure
they call me a globetard. Jesus. Yeah, so this is a mudslinging contest. There's no proofs, no evidence, nothing. It's just rhetoric. It's just crap. Thanks, Jaron. I'm going to coin the phrase. And Maria saying that ain't Jaron. Are you sure about that? What happened to Jaron? Did they clone him? Did he bring back another Jaron?
Who knows?
I have no idea, dude. Yeah, he sounds like a Jaron Chappelle.
He did look a little funny when he came back.
Yeah, he did. I think he got it maybe to a point where he saw what was transpiring with the whole thing with the TFE, and he got on board with it. He had to have at some point in time, and not just for himself, more for his family's sake and his ideals. And I'm thinking he wants to make a career out of it. So he instead of actually working a job or anything, he basically, I'm going to say it, he sold out.
Well, he's done it before. Yeah, he's not treading on new water or anything.
No. Well, thanks, Jaron. And your science acumen is beyond reproach.
It is. He is the pot calling the kettle black, though. It's quite hilarious.
It is. I don't
even care. I don't care if somebody calls me names or whatever. It's like just decipher the information that they put out. It doesn't,
Yeah, take it for yourself. Figure it out for yourself. Yeah. I don't say I have all the answers to the earth or the sky or everything in it. No. But what I do know, what I have seen, is confirmed everything that I have come to a conclusion with each step of the way. I didn't follow anything off. It doesn't. I don't know how I put it. I didn't come in here with a bias to begin with. And I'm not.
No, we all started out as Globers.
Yeah. And I didn't come into this arena looking, I'm going to make money. I'm
Right.
trying to make a career out of it. I'm not trying to retire being a YouTuber, debating people or, that's the point. I just got involved in the debate and the argument, listening to both sides, and I drew my own conclusions.
Yeah.
And it was really, I think what broke it down for me, what got my attention mostly is the idea of what the scientific method is. It actually does prove things. And when I saw that when you run out of proof, what do? You just make up stuff after that, then I get that's what the mainstream really does when it comes to like the world you live in. I'd rather sit back in awe and things I can't prove to myself. To ask why and when and how, I can't describe everything, but there are certain things that actually make sense. Like we were watching on Vlad's the other night, right? What did we watch? The video on the cymatics. Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
I seen that stuff at the Science Museum. Oh wow, had to be the 1980s, where they had a big giant plate. I asked the guy if I could see underneath it once, and he said no.
Nice.
So, because it was my natural thing to look at it and think something's underneath it to get this thing to do that. It's not just happening all the time, 24 hours a day. It's not gonna keep that energy without something moving it.
Yeah, I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'm going to step out. I got to go to the bathroom. All right. Hold it against me. 2 hours in almost. So I'll be right back. Should I let this play? You guys want to listen to these two?
Go for it. Sure.
All right.
The very first thing I would have done is watch everything he did. Mm-hmm. Because I would say, hey, here's a guy who was a flat earth for 10 years. He just flipped. I need to know what he saw, well, they all just blocked. So, and then I did a series of, 12 videos called Unplugged, like signed by me. And they didn't watch any of it. So they still come out and they say, well, Jaron just flipped because of light in the sky. They don't realize all the things that come with it, like the South Celestial Pole that I saw for myself. Mm-hmm. And then being where we were in Antarctica, watching the sun go from, it was about 35 degrees high in the north and then down to 15 degrees in the south. And it hit me. I was like, oh my goodness, if I walk towards the southernmost part of the sun, every 69 miles, that'll pop up a degree. Eventually I'll get to where it's 15 degrees and 15 degrees. That's 10 degrees away, which means I'm 690 miles from the pole. And so everything just started to make sense. Seeing the sun go backwards, seeing the Tropic of Capricorn curves the opposite way that the flat earth map shows, right? The flat earth map shows it going off to the right, it goes off to the left. So there's no more question for me. It's not like, oh, I still wonder, or and then seeing the sun set a different direction for.
Okay, I would like to see that. How do you see the Tropic of Cancer or Capricorn curve off to a different direction?
He took pictures.
Oh, did he? I don't think he went to the South Pole itself. So how could he actually say that?
They didn't even go to the ceremonial South Pole.
Nope. They just went to Union Glacier. And that's what wherever. Yeah, I know. So I think that he's just spitting out what's going to fit the model. That's what I'm getting out of it. But I'll be able to testify this myself when I get to Antarctica. The idea that I do get the Southern Stars, the time lapse, but I've never seen it for myself, and I don't know how you do that in the summertime neither. If it's in their model, if the sun's supposedly up 24 hours a day, how do you see the night sky?
Well, there's a bigger problem than that. Is if the sun is all the way out on that tract where it's my winter and it's their summer, and it's only over their head, spinning over their head. Well, it didn't move to where I am in the circuit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen the sun ever the entire time. Would have been night 24/7. That cycle wouldn't complete.
Yeah, even in their model.
You also have to be up for 24 hours, supposedly, to see it. Or you have to trust what the people you don't trust to tell you it happened.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole point. Yeah. Thanks.
My thing is the sun came out here. If it was flat and it was only over your head, the problem would be is that I know their model of the sun works for that for the rotations and the bullshit.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't make sense because I'm on the other side. I would be in the shadow, the physical. I'd be physically, my location would be physically obscured by the landmass itself, by being in the top of the ball, having light on the bottom. That would not work. Because then I would still be in darkness the entire time. I wouldn't see the sun.
You're chasing the sun video, man. It was awesome. That kind of it brings up more questions. Like, what, how are they modeling this? And this is why we think they fake it. They had to have. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, good luck with me. Do you guys want to hear any? I've heard all this rhetoric from Jaron already. He's already spit this out before. Yeah, this is nothing new.
The only time I ever watch this crap is when it's somewhere else and somebody.
I mean, maybe skip like towards the middle of the debate. Maybe they switch gears.
Where's the debate happening?
Yeah, I haven't heard.
Or not debate. Sorry, whatever's happening here. This roast of flat Earth, essentially. Like,
yeah, they're not going to. They're going to go through all their proofs. Supposedly,
they're just going to use his name and his likeliness to try to sway people into that fucking realm. It's just not going to happen.
Yep. You want to go through the middle of it? We'll pop over just for a minute.
Yeah, like maybe they say some dumb shit. I don't know.
Yeah, skip through it a little bit here and there.
Yeah. Well, like if they say something funny, like, "Oh, look at how dumb Jaron is," you know what I mean? Same thing they do with us. They're like, "Look at these stupid flat earthers!" Ha ha ha! Like
they're going to do
the
it
same
the
thing
whole
back to you, Globers.
Yeah, I mean they're going to do it in their fucking mannerisms the way they do it anyway. So
yeah,
that's why I'm saying like you know what's coming and you're just sitting there torturing yourself with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something though really funny though. See Jaron's face there. He did not look like this, dude. He his countenance has dropped since he's done this. He's lost his joy, you might say. He's not as happy of a person as he was before.
Well, I mean, that happens with a lot of people when sports people. That happens when you do the same thing every day, and this is your same thing that you're doing every day. It gets tiring after a while, and then you kind of lose that
passion.
Yeah, that passion for it. I mean, I went to. I don't want to brag, but I mean,
you're a piece of shit liar, and you have to keep the lie every day.
I don't want to brag about things, but you know, I went to a school for design. I was gonna be like an architect or an artist or whatever you want to call it, and I did it so much that I got to the point when I got a little older that I just kind of one day said, I don't want to do this because I just did it so much that I was just like, I'm sick of this, you know. So I kind of stepped away from it, but that was the direction I was kind of being swayed. So I mean, you can kind of see when something is, you start to force something on someone, and you're trying to, like, even a regular job, work one job, the same job, doing the same thing, you know, for 20 years, and tell me that
it's like hell, dude. Yeah,
just get your rigmarole. You just get your fucking.
Well, the longest job I ever held was 12 years, and what I did in the job, I changed positions. So I worked for a company for 12 years, but I didn't just stay in one department.
I was just gonna say, I used to work on job sites, dude, and you know, every single 3, 4, 5 days, sometimes every week, like you're basically a brand new work environment. I mean, it's another house every day. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, what I did is at the company I worked for, I started out at the bottom. I was a technician. We were basically a cleaning crew. I worked at the very bottom of it, and then I got to become a crew leader. I ran a team. I had accounts that I had to go take care of. Then I switched gears. We had another department. I did floor work, did flooring, ran the floor crew, working way up that crew, and we go through each department that we had in the company and became eventually a manager. So, but I think everybody should do that in every field they're in, instead of like just sticking to like one thing for like your whole entire life.
I've done that in almost every job I've ever had, every position I've ever got. I would always tell people, listen, if somebody skips out and you want to teach me how to do something else, well, I'll gladly do it. So they were, the old school guys were like, yeah, all right. So as soon as somebody skipped out, the guy was like, hey, come with me. You know, they teach you something else and teach you something else.
If I could tell you a funny story, I'll try to make it quick. So I had this job, right? And the old manager had quit, and then we got a new manager, and she saw, like, you know, because I mean, I was basically running the kitchen by myself. I was basically a manager on my own. Like, whenever they left, like, I was closing and all that. And she was having this whole talk with me, and she's like, yeah, you know, I'm going to make sure you guys get a raise. And then I asked her, I was like, well, how much are you getting paid? she was getting paid the same amount as me, and she's a manager. And then she switched tones real quick. She was like, "What? You're getting the same amount as me?" And then she was about to quit on the spot right there. I thought it was so funny, like, because she was talking about getting me a raise because she thought, obviously, she assumed I got paid less than her because she's the manager and I'm not. And then, yeah, it just like shattered everything when she found out, like, holy cow, why am I the manager? I'm not even getting paid for the shit.
Yeah, I want to say something to JJ. Yeah, but I don't know why I got the notification for this thing at all. I don't go to Dave's channel or Jaren's ever on YouTube, and it just popped up in my feed today. It's weird, and he called it ScrewTube.
I get it all. I get all kinds of crazy shit. It just you go on panels, you talk about something gets talked about in passing. Next thing
AI
it
stuff
pops up in your YouTube.
Boom. Yep.
Yeah.
Voice recognition, key recognition depends, and then also that stuff also looks at what you're looking at and tries to steer you in directions even to shit you haven't looked at, but is in generally connected in some way.
I'll notice it does that because I'll look at something and, like, especially shorts, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, I'm not even interested in it. It's just like really weird things, like, I don't know, like AI or something, and I'm like, is that AI?
It's their AI recognition.
And then I'll notice
Pattern.
like, within the next 10 shorts they'll show something just like it. And I'm already knowing, I'm like, wow, you really think I was looking at that because I enjoyed it? I was looking at it because it was an awful video.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to decode it, but now you're
And then
like
they think
trying
that's
to
all you wanna
recommend me
look at.
more. Yeah, because I watched it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you replayed this video. You must have loved it. Like, no, I was replaying it because I was leaving a bad comment. You know what I mean? Or like whatever.
Well, you run those
I
shorts, they
recommended
go in a loop, and you're going to listen to the thing like 3 times before you get a chance to type a comment. And he
Literally,
watched
yeah.
it 3 times. Oh, no, he must like it.
Yeah.
So next week, you're going to get 100 million of them.
I think that's why shorts do so well, dude. Even my shorts get like 1,000 views pretty much like regularly.
It's because everybody's got short-term memory.
Yeah, and somebody drops their phone, dude. They just played my video 10 times. Like, you know what I mean?
There you
It's
go.
really how it goes, I've
Yeah.
read comments, they're like, dude, I dropped my phone behind my car seat or my bed, and I had to listen to this damn short on repeat for 7 minutes while I was struggling to grab my phone. Like, you know how
That's
much
funny.
viewer that definitely helped the person posting that out. Like,
Well, it didn't like TikTok based on that period. It's all shorts.
But to kind of add to what you guys were saying about the whole like staleness of work and stuff, that's why it's important to have hobbies and travel.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about where to travel, D-man. I don't know
Dude,
where
I
you
love
want to go,
traveling.
but all I can say is that like anywhere you think you can go overseas or to another country is right here in the United States. There's stuff just like it here. And I would just say, I think the most fun I've ever had is just getting in the car and go somewhere.
Yep.
And just kind of discover new things. I mean, I don't know if you've been out west, but
I love it out west, dude. Denver, I love Boulder, bro. Colorado's like my favorite place, honestly.
Yeah, but once you live here, as long as I have the last 3.5 years, there's not much more to go do.
I'm just saying, go somewhere you've never been before.
Yeah.
Whatever. Go.
that's
If
a
you
good
haven't
point.
been, if you're on the west, go east. Go
I
north, go south, whatever.
I might do Route 66. I think
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
what
Route
you've been
66 and then go
I might go
up
up to
LA.
Wisconsin this weekend. Actually, I'm gonna go to the Cranberry Festival. I was at the Pop Pop.
Oh,
Festival. I'm going to the Cranberry
zombie? Are they playing Zombie?
No.
Yeah. Zombie.
I still remember her burning the picture of the Pope on Saturday Night Live.
No, that's a different one. That's Sinead O'Connor.
Is it? I thought yeah, that's right. You're right.
But it's in a town of Warrens, Wisconsin. It's 385 people, right? But I guess there's about like 150,000 people that come here for the weekend just for this little festival, or it's a big festival actually.
Cool.
But
So are the Cranberries still actually around?
what do you mean?
The band.
Oh, the band. Well, the singer
I don't know.
died, but I don't know. They probably have people that fill in or something. I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, anyways, I hear there's a great little stop out there called Uranus.
Yeah, that's south, but yeah. You got to go south if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pun intended, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I hear they pack fudge there, do tattoos in Uranus and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
At Cranberry Festival. Took me a second to find it.
Yeah, it's in Warrens, Wisconsin. It's about middle of the state, probably.
So what is there to do at the festival? Cranberry
At the
Cranberries.
festival, they've got no, they've got a bunch of crap. There's vendors. It's kind of like a flea market, fair, parade. They got all kinds of stuff. It's a
It's a
whole
festival,
weekend.
man. Yeah, nice.
It's a festival, exactly.
everything.
But there's 150,000 people they average at this place. So
Wow.
I mean that's pretty decent amount. But
800
besides that, I'm gonna go hiking at a few places.
Are
after
people
that,
like
too.
camping out and stuff? Is it like in the town that it's around, or?
Yeah, I mean you got lakes, you got waterfalls all around it. You can
Oh,
go-
okay. So that's cool. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had more stuff to do in Flagstaff when I was up there because they have like a place called Fort Tut Hill outside of town, and they have a campground, and there's miles and miles of just a range where you can actually go out and camp in the
Where's
woods.
Flagstaff? That sounds so familiar, dude.
That's Arizona, right?
Arizona, dude. Yeah,
That sounds super familiar.
I haven't been to Arizona.
yeah, it's
I'd like to
beautiful.
go.
I've been there a couple times, but mostly just like passing through, like at the
Until you
airport or
reach.
just driving. Haven't been there yet. Oh, I
My
guess
friend,
some
used to,
bucket list.
my friend used to stay in southern Arizona for the winter because he hates the winter.
Mm.
Used to stay in Wisconsin, and then as soon as the weather would start to get cooler up here, he'd be like, "See ya," and he'd go to
Yeah,
Arizona.
the snowbirds they call them.
Yeah. He hated the.
Yeah,
hates
I'm
the
in
winter.
Florida. We get those.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you get all the New Yorkers going to Florida. and
Yep,
Bostonians.
straight up, man.
Yeah, but I mean, when I was down there in Fort Hill, you could go camping, you could go out explore, but it didn't cost that much neither. And they have festivals at the park there. I'll give you like Primus did a festival in the Fort Hill Park.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Go see Primus, and
That
you can go out and go
sounds nice, yeah.
camping. Yeah, it was a good show.
Primus
And-
at the Cranberry Festival.
That'd be cool.
No, it's probably gonna be some kind of polka band or something. More like.
But I'm pretty sure Les does polka too, man. Les does all kinds of music.
Yeah, true.
I went to one of his Oddity Fest they did in Phoenix. It was, I think it's at the University of Arizona. They have an Oddities Festival where they steampunk festival, and they have like these folk bands that play and they use steampunk instruments and stuff. It's kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
It was expensive.
Sorry.
It was expensive. That's all I was saying. It cost.
It was expensive to go. Well, this is free, so there's that part of it. Other than the
there
money
you
you spend on stuff, but
Yeah. Well, you got more money to spend on stuff.
well, I probably won't buy anything of real value. It's more just kind of go look and experience.
Amenities, yeah.
Well, they have a pancake breakfast
They do.
Yeah,
Cranberry pancakes.
at the Queen of Apostles Parish.
everything. It's very, very cranberry forward. They have. I was.
Dude, that was
They've got cranberry cream puffs. They got cranberry cheese. Everything.
Everything is cranberry.
cranberry. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you say Queen of Apostles. That was actually the monastery, not the monastery, but the what do they call them, nunnery. That was when I went to school. That was Sacred Heart. It was the Queen of Apostles was the name of the
Yeah,
church.
Queen of Apostles
Queen
Parish.
of Apostle,
That's speaking of apostles. Actually, up in Wisconsin, there's a place called the Apostle Islands. Check into that. That's
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
I know. That's where my friend used to go.
Yeah, it's
They have
nice.
an RV park there. My friend used to stay there till that's the guy was just telling you about.
Yeah, and you can kayak. They're kind of like caves dug out into the water out in the lake, but you can kayak through them. It's pretty neat.
Have y'all been to California? I wish it wasn't so liberal because I love the landscape and the weather and
I'm
like.
gonna go to. At some point, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
to
it's so
way
nice.
to
dude.
Southern
I've been in
California.
Northern California.
Yeah, I've been to
Just
Southern
passing.
California.
Like some of the, I just like the driving is so amazing, dude. I love like driving in these massive canyons.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Colorado in some ways, but it's more crevices, I guess, would be the way. Because Colorado is like pretty flat unless you're like right up on the mountains.
Well, I lived in Riverside for 3 years, that county, and I
that's
was
where my buddy was from.
born in Long Beach.
Yeah, I lived in Studio City for a while, and then kind of went all over, mostly south, like San Diego, LA. I never really went more north than
You
LA.
ever
What's
been,
up?
so you ever been to Old Town?
Old Town.
San Diego.
No, I mean I was like in San Diego, but
But Old Town is right in the center of San Diego. It's like it's all the old buildings, all the old restaurants, all the old hotels, and it's kind of like they keep it that way, you know. And they got a grotto down on the bay with a ship.
yeah, I never checked that out, dude. Honestly, I wish I did. I was kind of younger back then. I was really just like
San Diego's
Going
really
out
been
there
taken over
to
by immigrants.
Oh,
pick
very
up some
badly.
pounds and
Ooh.
fucking
Hmm.
go party. I mean, I knew a lot about the party scene in San Diego. I didn't really care about the old buildings. Definitely not at that time of my life. Like, I was really just trying to go turn up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got you. Yeah, my mom was in a place called San Marcos. It's right off of that area, so she lived out that way. And I went out to help take care of my grandparents' estate a couple of years ago, or about 10 years ago, and I spent a lot of time down that area. So
Yeah, I love Lake Tahoe too. That was pretty interesting. You can literally go like surfing and snowboarding in the same day. Like, that's kind of
yeah,
crazy. And the casino, all three. I can hit the casino, go hit the slopes, and then go jump in the ocean and surf. Like, and if I really wanted to, I could probably fit some kayaking in there if I'm lucky. Like,
Is
that's
that by
crazy,
Reno?
dude.
Is that close to Reno?
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
crazy
so I
because when
thought.
you're driving from Reno into Tahoe, there's this like massive, like, it's straight desert, super flat,
Yeah, I've been there.
and then
Man.
there's a wall of trees, bro. Like, literally a straight line of like the desert meeting the trees, and it's very like it looks like if you've ever seen the two oceans meeting,
Yeah.
where there's like literally this line dividing them, and it's like kind of weird. Like, it's so weird seeing the desert just like go straight to a wall of trees, and you're like, oh, yep, we're in California now. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
we're no longer in Nevada. It's very weird. I
yeah. When
just
you cross
imagine it
over, yeah.
blending, and it doesn't blend at all. Like, it's just like, oh, trees, no trees. Like,
Mm-hmm.
very weird. I've
It
never
is.
seen anything like it other than there.
Like
Ground composition is different.
yeah, it is. Here in Colorado, if you go up to Bailey, where I'm from here, you'll run into like there's a place where the tree lines start at elevation. You get the same effect, kind of like no trees,
Yeah,
trees.
pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. I love to reminisce more about this, but should we watch any more of this?
It's up to you guys.
I'm
I
here for it.
want to hear what this guy's got to say, Gabe. I want to hear what he's getting ready to talk. So I kind of queued it up right here. So let's hear what he's going to spout out right quick.
Work because if you're looking up at a ceiling fan turning
Yeah, nobody's on the
clockwise,
other side of
you're
the
on
sky.
one side of the room,
Right.
you're on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
It's turning the only way it turns the other direction is if the ceiling is transparent and you're above it looking down.
Right.
What
How
is
do you
it?
get to the
What?
other side of the celestial sphere?
Oh man, yeah. This is where you got to get mental
is
gymnastic.
rough. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're looking up at the sky, and the stars are going a direction. The stars are going that direction. I'm not saying anything else.
Well, he's saying if you move, you're going to see the same sky, which
you're
is
not.
like not the case at all.
No.
He's like, well, this guy sees his feeling like. I think that's what he's trying to say. I didn't really know what he was trying to say. It sounded kind of like
Yeah.
a little slow, but
Anybody
pretty
in this
sure that's what he
arena,
said.
I can tell you this right now. Like Cubby, you've never thought about that, have you? At all, personally? You ever?
What's that?
Like the celestial stars in the south versus the celestial stars in the north. You ever thought about why they do what they do? You ever like why are they going in the direction they're going? No,
They're spinning, dude. Stars are moving.
this guy is a glober to begin with. That's really what it is. He's been taught the model proper, the way they envision it from the outside in. They look at it from like they're in the stars looking down at the earth. Like they're looking at the stars from space, from around the earth. That they're visualizing their motions from that point of view. It takes a lot of I don't know how I would put it. It takes a lot of thought.
Imagination.
Yeah.
There you go. That summed it up.
Yeah. So this is a worthless rebuttal. I wouldn't even answer his questions.
I wasn't sure there was a real debate happening here. I thought they were just kind of chumming it.
They are.
Yeah.
They really are. He's just trying to make a point like a Glober would do. He's supposedly playing the flat earther. I guess he's not. So
Point that makes zero
He's
sense.
doing a very awful job. I don't like when they play the flat earther because they don't understand the flat earth at all. This is why they don't believe in it, because they don't even understand our arguments.
So he's not really a flat earther. He never was, is what I'm getting to the point. They came in and looked at what they call a model. They didn't experiment with any of the claims that we've done, like our laser tests or any optical tests that we've done to prove that the Earth doesn't curve at the rate that it does. And, all they're doing is touting off stuff that they've heard in the heliocentric model.
Yeah, once again, physically, it would be really easy.
Yeah. I don't think this conversation is going to go any further than I thought it would. But I'm looking through the rest of this video. He just critiquing other flat, like right here. What does it say here?
Oh,
Nathan Oakley.
Nathan Oakley. What's the BTFE part of it?
Yeah, I guess that's the flat Earth or the final experiment, but by to the final experiment. I guess that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Nathan did that. By final experiment. See, and there's 10th Man right here, which he actually dissected everything about celestial navigation and proves that you have to have a flat plane to do anything with the celestials to begin with. In order to get your location, you can't do it to a curved surface. It won't work. They have to curve their celestial model to actually fit the Earth. But I mean, in reality, you have to actually bring every location down to a flat plane. That's the way celestial navigation works. And he brought in the idea of perspective actually being an actual thing instead of their autographic view, how they look at the world, that perspective actually plays a role in your location to each celestial. It does matter. Like the stars do appear to go to the horizon when you go away from them. The distance between you and them, it'll bring it back into you can actually get to your location, but it's all measured flat, basically. You have to in order to do any kind of mapping or cartography to begin with. So this is just a hit piece on everybody in the flat Earth community. Is basically what it's turning out to be.
Surprise!
So what is this? Oh, this is part of it.
Is that? Did we expect anything else?
Yeah, this is Nathan's Discord right here.
I think they're showing. They're like showing Nathan's clip. I think.
Got it.
Yeah, we'll see what they say about Nathan right quick, just for the heck of it. Let's go back to where it starts. Okay, this is Nathan Oakley's right here. Yeah. There's Neil Costello. I can't pronounce this name properly. Can you say that?
I can't see it.
Costantino.
Yeah, that's it. That's the proper way to say it. You did it.
Costantino. Oh, there you go. Nice.
And this is 10th Man. He actually went out and bought a whole bunch of celestial navigation manuals and atlases, and he went through all of it. And when you boil take all the spherical geometry out of it, basically they bring it down to a flat plane. Everything on the Earth is brought down to the flat. And there's Adam Meekin, Arwen's in there, Chocolate Saiyan, and Eli. I don't see Nathan in the chat there. So we're mocking flat earthers with Jaronism. We'll see what he does.
Evidence that the kid ate it. Now it's you could say that it's not 100% conclusive, and maybe you look for other evidence. Maybe you have a camera in that you can watch where you can get evidence some other way. But no, like Austin, it is astounding to me that he thinks he sounds intelligent when he just lists random logical fallacies. He does it. A bunch of flat earthers do it. It's like, how do you think that you?
Okay, how many times have you heard me list logical fallacies? Anybody? You, Chubby, how many times have you listed a logical fallacy?
Say what now?
Do you just ramble off logical fallacies?
I try not to.
When you're in a debate, yeah, it's a proper thing to do. If you're actually having an opponent, you are going to list off a logical fallacy he's going to assert. That would make sense. Yeah. Oh, good God. So they're just critiquing them is all they're doing this whole time. So they're not really doing any damage to flat Earth at all. Matter of fact, they're bringing attention to it. So I give them that. Let's just keep talking about flat Earth, and people get wind of us, I guess, if they ever promote our channels. Thanks, Cubby, by the way, for promoting the channels.
Yeah, no problem. That was my whole goal. That's all I wanted to do is go up there and promote flat Earth on Duffy's platform.
Yeah.
Well, just a way to stick it to him one last time.
Yeah, I think I'm done with this crap. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's been 2 hours. Yeah.
Show some physics. Show how your body changes orientation. So it's just as simple as getting in a plane and flying it straight.
Yeah, when it comes to the rim velocity of the Earth and how your body actually operates, QE brought this up, and Danny Faulkner answered it, tried to. He said somebody brought up the vestibular system, the one that keeps your equilibrium. And if you're off a little bit, just you have a change of velocity, you will start getting sick over a very quick period of time. How do they explain that in the globe spinning? How do they explain your vestibular system working? If we're actually spinning at 1,000 miles an hour at the rim velocity, I mean, and the inertia is the same everywhere on Earth. You'll still have the same force applied to you, even at the pole. Like if you're sitting at the pole right at the north, and on a globe, you're still going to be at a velocity. You're still going to be changing the velocity every second. It's going to be at the same rate all the way around, and their inertia will take effect.
What's the need to train for space?
You don't need to. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we're going around like that, I mean, we're living it every day, right?
Yep.
Vlad said the vestibular apparatus. We got one of those. We got a vestibular apparatus. Is that they put that on you when you go to space?
Yes,
nobody going nowhere.
Yeah, they go up in high altitude planes and take dives for long periods of time.
I don't even think they get on the ship, rocket, whatever you want to call it. I don't think they don't even do that. They might do a model somewhere and film them getting into a model somewhere, but they ain't doing nothing other than that.
Oh, we're in an echo chamber, guys. We're just asking questions, though.
Oh, that's right. Vlad, our leader, has appeared.
I know. Hey, Vlad, you want to come on in? Show us how it's done, dude. I ran monkey cat pad off with Nathan Oakley. Housekeeping questions.
Yeah, they're
never
going to go anywhere.
They came in with a mission like they always do, and then they all left together, ironically, right? I know.
Yeah, hand in hand. Yeah. Ring around the rosy. Such girls. I mean, I'd hang out, you know. I got to hand it to Pat, though. He comes in, and he seems like he's got all the good intentions, but nah.
That's the point. He tries to disarm you with that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He never comes in with any. Whenever we put a point to him, he never gives you any rebuttal. He wants you to come over here and talk to Reds or whoever the hell it is this week.
Errand boy.
Oh, Max wants to come talk to you. Check your emails.
Good luck to him.
By the way, I should check my emails.
Tell him to write me a letter.
Drop my email. Don't ever email me again.
Yeah. I don't know where. I didn't give it to him personally. I think he got it off my channel. I think I got my emails in the description somewhere. So let's see.
That's why I've got certain emails for people I don't like and some that I know personally.
Well, the one I have in there.
If I don't like you, you're getting the other one.
Yeah. This one's just for just everything I get. I got 2 other email addresses that I use for my personal stuff. You know. So yeah, he's got one in here. Stop lying about me. Okay. I was made aware that you went on Vlad's channel and lied about me again. Okay, what did I lie about? Here we go. This is what he's saying.
What are we from? Where are you getting this from?
The email he sent me.
Oh, I thought you were reading the chat. Sorry.
No. Okay. You said you wanted to go. Okay. Stop lying. You said I wanted to go on your stream to apologize. I didn't say that. You were on Vlad's with me, weren't you, D-Man?
Yeah, I was on with you.
Did I say that?
I think you did.
Did I? Okay. What did I say again? You said I wanted to go on your stream to apologize. Did I say that Max came on to apologize to me?
I don't know.
I don't remember saying that. I think he's making stuff up now. I have nothing to apologize for, fuckface. I never ask for an apology from Max. Did you ever hear me say that?
Who are you asking here?
D-Man. He was there.
Give me a minute.
I don't remember saying that.
I don't know. I wouldn't even bother responding to the guy. I told him
I'm not going to respond to the email. No, I'm just reading it out. I'm just like,
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I just throw it in the trash and then be gone with you. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't tell you what to do. That's just me, what I would do.
No, yeah, I got you. But I'm just trying to get where he's getting this. He's talking about I didn't hack Flatsoid. Yeah, we got that. He was there when McToon and then we're going through the motions that they went through. I never said that he hacked Flatsoids himself. I don't know where he's getting this. I think D-Man's listening to the stream.
He might be doing something else, but I don't know if I was there for that. But like I said, those guys are all pointless, worthless. They're just the remnants of the TFE. This is what they've got left. This is the sadness that it's become. And now McToon sending out all his little minions, him and I shouldn't even mention these people's names. They're all worthless punks.
Yeah, well, anyway. Vlad's here in the chat. I mean, hey, Vlad, did I say that?
All right, no, I looked it up. Yeah. You were talking about Max, about him hijacking some page.
Yeah, they were going out how you could hijack a page, right?
Okay,
like you could actually do that. Yeah,
and you said after that he wanted to apologize for that. I don't know what that means.
No, he wanted me to apologize. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think he wanted to apologize for the misunderstanding. I mean, I didn't say he was hacking Flatsoid's page, though. I didn't say that, did I?
All right.
Yeah, that's what he's saying in the email.
You said something.
Yeah, for Catsoid. They changed. McToon was on his stream, and they were showing how they changed Flatsoid's name to Catsoid as a joke. It wasn't a hack at all. The whole idea that anybody hacked anybody is off the menu, you might say. But they showed how you could do it, and they changed Flatsoid's name to Catsoid as a joke. That's all it was. Yeah. And this was over Duffy's email that he supposedly sent to Catsoid or Flatsoid. And I'm not running from it, dude. I can come over. We can have a talk about it. I'm not going to do it live here. The whole point is,
this is all just a draw. They just want to draw you in, man. Nothing. They have no validity to anything they do. They have bad intentions. That's why I say this all the time. They're just going to try and draw you and mock you. You know, it's I don't know.
He admitted that he actually was doing a hit piece on me here on the stream. Yeah.
I mean,
and I told him
if you let it run, you're just giving it to him anyway.
Yeah.
You're just feeding the freaking animal, basically.
Yeah, I think I'm done having a conversation with the guy, period. There's no talking to him.
Well, it's never going to go anywhere anyway. That's the whole point.
I'm going to save the email because
nothing they're doing or changing is any information that you don't already know. Yeah. Except the gossip shit.
They're just trying to discourage you from what you do. That's their whole goal.
I get it.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're not going to do that. You're not going to get discouraged by it, but it's just, that's their whole, they want to disrupt, annoy, mock you. They're trying to do that to you into submission. It's not going to work, but it's like, if you just keep letting them do that, then that's, they're just going to keep doing it.
I'm not going to let them in to do that. The point I'm trying to get out of or not a point. The thing I'm trying to get out of this is I'm not. He's saying I'm crying in the face of evidence. No, we went through his claim too when he was on here. I'm going to go through the whole thing right quick. I am making a hit piece on this Saturday. Okay. And the thing is, I think he said what I was referring to, the apology, is like the misunderstanding of what I saw him do on McToon's stream that he was on. Of him they were actually going through Flatsoid's YouTube page and showing how you can actually get into the page. And it's not like you're hacking it. You're actually just changing it for that moment, for that second. and as soon as you refresh it, it goes back to its original form. And yeah, that was what I thought he was apologizing about, the misunderstanding that I thought he was actually hacking Flatzoid's page.
But here's the thing:
Yeah.
they can't be trusted. If they're just trying to do stupid little stuff, you have no idea what they're doing behind the scenes. I guarantee you, it's far worse than what they're telling you.
Yeah.
You know, hacking into something else important like your emails or whatever the case may be. Maybe not, but
Could be.
I tend to think, I have no trust in these people, so I tend to think that they would do that kind of thing. And it's like, you know what? If you don't watch their channel, if you don't talk to them, then how can anything even bother you? You just squeeze it out. You just eliminate it.
Yeah, your focus becomes better.
Yeah. So he's going to do a hit piece on Saturday. So
well, that's what I'm trying to say. If you don't watch it, then who
Yeah, I'm
cares?
not gonna-
You don't even watch it. It can't even affect you.
Yeah. Obviously, they're watching our streams.
Of course.
So be it. I don't care. Go ahead and watch your streams, but who cares? Vlad wants to come up there. Drop the link for him.
There should be at the top of the page still, shouldn't it?
Actually, he can come up. I'm gonna head out. I gotta go to bed. So.
Oh, there's plenty of room.
I know.
Yeah, I gotta crash out too. I gotta go to work.
Stayed a little too late, so. But it was good hanging with you guys.
Have a good one, Cubby.
Thanks, Chad, and thanks for your input, man.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you, Cubby. You have a wonderful night, man.
Night, Cubby. Night, D-Man, you leaving?
Yeah, probably about 15 minutes. I'm trying to get a little sleep.
Vlad, you can come up if you want to. I'll put another link in the chat for her if you can't get to that one. It should be right there, though. I think he's making a mountain out of a molehill.
Whatever. They're going to do that anyway. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
They're going to do it anyway. So fuck them. Who cares? I don't give a shit.
All right. This was a pretty decent, kind of weird stream, I guess. Everybody's kind of somber.
Well, just because it's way earlier in the morning for me.
Hey, Vlad.
I was up early last night, too. What's up, man?
Can't hear you, Vlad.
Muted.
I still can't hear you.
No, don't hear.
Nope. Here, I'm going to type in private chat so you can see it.
Yeah, you should go.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now. Oh, look, Monkey Cat Pat wants to join this. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to let him in.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Like these dudes, you know what, man? This is why they're not on my channel. I just don't fuck with. And like I said, like I was just like, because I was starting to notice that you guys are like seeing the light. You guys are seeing what it is I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it's not because if they were being honest in how they operated, then I wouldn't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? But they're just being totally dishonest. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, look, the water's fucking flat. There is no debate. Like I'm not debating. I'm not debating anything silly like that. You know what I'm saying? We're too old. There's things going on in this world. We're trying to make changes. We're trying to make this world better. And all they want to do is fuck around, fuck off, and joke. And so, you know what? They always make hit pieces on me. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Like, if you were wrong about some shit, they wouldn't have the time of day for you. But since you're right, since you're doing things that are, beneficial for people that actually want to look into the evidence, then of course they're gonna have some shit to say about you. These people don't operate within honesty, so you can't expect them to do honest things. And so they're gonna send you. Look, I got emails from some jackass today named Roger this, Roger that, some shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is he's a grown man, right? This is a grown man that has to keep emailing me. Yeah. A grown man. Like he can't just leave well alone. He has to email me because he feels he's going to make some change or something.
In what?
I don't know, but this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, you don't give these guys no power. Don't give them no power, man. Like, and it's not, and again, it's like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but it's like, this is something that I've been trying to say for like a year now. After this whole final experiment thing, I was realizing that these debates are useless. It's these guys are never going to change. They won't. And you know, because some of us were hard-headed like that. You understand? It's like, yo, let them learn how to ride a bike. You can't talk a person into riding a bike. They have to just do it. If they refuse, that's their problem.
Yeah.
If they don't want to learn, that's their problem. Like, they're not going to do the experiment. They're not going to go and do the heavy lifts. We
Roger.
actually went to do that, you know?
I'm sorry, Aaron.
No.
Do you have him sitting in the back?
Yeah, he's still back there talking right now.
Yeah, get him out of the back.
Right.
Get him out of the back.
He's
Put him right
talking.
out of there.
Yeah,
Put
Brendan
him in
did
the
that
chat
for a
and leave
while.
him
And
Night,
he just,
monkey. Night. I know,
He,
monkey. Cat.
What does he want?
Get him out of there.
I don't know. He said he wants to be nice. I'll be
No,
nice
get him
to
out.
what?
No, man.
Get him out.
Yeah.
He'll be nice.
Yeah. Those
Get 'em
people
out.
are you see, they're parasites.
Yep.
They need you see how bad they need us? Was I lying?
No.
They need us bad.
Kick him out of the back chat. So he's got nothing to do.
He's
Put him-
gone, dude. Yeah, I
There you
kicked
go.
him out.
And that way, then that way the private chat doesn't get all fucked up with his little baby shit.
Yeah, he's still trying to do it. I have to pull the link. He's going in there, clicking back onto it. Like, he's got to get in here.
See, and when you cut them out altogether, they can't do that unless they make a sock account. And that's what I just did. I just cut those motherfuckers out. It's like, you're not allowed no more. You just
Let me
you
go
just
take
aren't
the
allowed.
restream down so you can't do this.
Take it down and pull him out.
Yeah.
No, 2 minutes. Bye bye. Go somewhere else.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
get to the link.
Grown
There
men.
it is.
These are grown men. You know that, right?
Yeah, I
it's
know.
ridiculous. It's like little kid shit.
These are like little girls, dude. It's ridiculous.
All right, I removed the link, so
There you go.
Yeah.
and I got to remove Monkey again.
Sorry, take him out.
But I'm listening to my boss. Don't forget that, guys. Vlad's in charge.
Oh yeah, that's right, Vlad. You're
Get out of here.
You're not
tripping.
the charge of flatter. That's it.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, uh-huh.
Dude, I don't know. He got back in with the link out of the. Oh my God, how did he do that? Oh God, he's in now.
He might have saved the link, Roger. I think you could save it. Like, what? How did he get in here? He was in here for a second.
He's still in. Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. Hold on.
I think because you said you were going to delete the link, so he must have copied it and just put it
Yeah, I don't know
somewhere.
what he did. I don't know
That's
how
what I'm
he did
saying.
that.
He copied the link, so even though you deleted it, he's already got it. It's
Yeah.
in his history. You know what I mean? It's sad, but
He's still trying to get in here, dude.
of course he is.
There's. I had to end the stream to get him out of here, probably, or start a new one.
Well, he's not
One of the
getting
two.
in to begin with. He's just sitting in the back being a nuisance.
Yeah.
So that's good.
He's gonna keep doing it too.
Come on now. I'll be nice. Give me 2
Be nice
minutes.
about what?
Oh my
He ain't
goodness.
gonna be. He,
Bro,
yeah,
you don't need 2 minutes. You literally came in earlier and said, "Oh, I don't have any more questions."
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when,
And then
when
he left. And then he left talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
left on his
something
own
all
merit
day.
too. We didn't even kick him. He left on his own. So
I gave him a graceful bow. Like, you can bow out now, dude. You know, and he did. But the thing is that Max says that I was lying about him on your stream. I think he
About
misconstrued what I was saying. Well, when it came to the changing the
Fuck that
names,
idiot. He's a fucking idiot. Just walk past his funky ass, man. You don't know what his damn.
Well, he sent me a vulgar email for one.
You know what? I get vulgar emails from them dick suckers all the time, man. Just walk
Yeah.
on by because they're just not worth it.
Well, I'm
They're
going to save
not
this
worth
one. Yeah, I know.
Please.
That's the first one I've got from him. This is troll behavior. That's really what this is.
You know, and you know this whole hacking thing. Listen, if you didn't do it, you wouldn't have said it. Why are you going to talk shit like that? Why are you going to talk shit like that? You do know that when you say you're going to hack somebody, that is a federal offense.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying
No,
he
I'm
did
not, and I'm
hack
not, I'm not. It's not like what it's. I'm not even yelling at you about it. Like, it's just that's what it is. Like, these guys keep, and the thing is, they keep fucking around. They think it's a joke. They think all of this is a joke, and then you say you're going to hack somebody, and then you're like, oh, this is how you do it. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking with people's life and livelihoods.
Mhm.
and you think it's a joke, and then you wonder why nobody wants to fucking talk to you. That's just another reason as to why we don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. I
So
think they
just
feel like
keep-
they have a green light to do this kind of stuff. Like, because we are flat earthers, they're like literally that we're game.
You know
Yeah.
what, man? Roger, man. Yeah. You the best thing, it's just a recommendation. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Just cut the cord, man. Cut the silver cord. Let those motherfuckers float out into space.
Well, yeah, space. The last thing we gave him was advice. Was this D-Man did? Go start your own channel.
Yeah,
go,
man. Yeah,
Take
go
care of
start your own channel. Globe Earthers, start your own channel. We will come see you on your channel. I promise. I promise. Sure.
Not once in my life did I ever run into somebody. Not once in my life did I run into somebody that I said, "What a dick! I want to hang out with him more."
Right.
Not fucking once. These are like little girls. This is little
my
girl
God.
shit. It's the kind of shit that bitches do.
He said, "I'm
Yep.
starting my own channel. You're all invited."
Okay, that's good. We'll come over.
We'll come
Let
over.
us
Yeah.
know. Let us know. Yeah.
I don't know how he saved the link. How do you save a link to? Well, I can go back to my history and go back to the same link again. I know you can do that.
I'll send a housewarming gift.
Yeah. He's still popping in, dude. Don't you get the hint yet?
But you see, these are grown men doing this.
Yeah.
See what you see what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying yesterday and the day before.
Like they're proving our point for us.
This guy's probably older than I am. That's the crazy part, dude.
38, I think, or something.
Yeah,
I'm only 23, dude. I got more. I'm way more cordial than he is, obviously.
No, well, Cookie Monster's over here laughing. He's texting me. He's watching this stuff, I guess. Dude, if you didn't hack anybody, don't worry about it. You don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, if you didn't do it and if you didn't threaten it, you're good. But if you threatened it, well, then you have a problem. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, you shouldn't be passing out threats like that, I guess.
It's going to be $20 a minute.
It's not my problem.
Yeah. Well, he said I'm messing with the wrong asshole in the email. So, but he's doing hit pieces on me, literally, and admitting to it.
So maybe he's yeah.
Okay.
So you're trying to defame me, and I'm going to have you on my show. That makes no sense.
But you're the one messing with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went
they
looking
need
for him.
you see how bad they need us.
Mm-hmm. I see it. I'm seeing it right now. He's still coming in.
It doesn't matter whether you have them on or you don't have them on. They're going to do the hit pieces anyway, you know?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, you gave IC Spin a royal chance to come in and present his case, didn't you? For a long time.
And he was like, Iron, you bitched out because I was gonna show you some curvature. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah, but then you kicked me off. I was like, oh God.
I got that from him too. He said exactly the same thing.
Yeah, but you bitched out. And that you know what it is they try to use those trigger words to get you to be like, I didn't bitch out. I'm no bitch. Get on my show. Like we know that fucking trick. We're not fucking 5 years old. Or we're not girls either. So
well, I get handed to JJ. He didn't take the bait neither.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, man, I saw fucking Judas was up there.
Oh yeah.
Talking shit, spitting lies.
Mm-hmm. That's all he can do now.
Yeah, he looked a little bit weird though, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Looking at him, he didn't, typically he has like smooth camera, shots. You know what I'm saying? It looks smooth. It doesn't look janky like my shit. My shit looks janky because this is my computer camera. He had a good setup. I'm assuming he still has a good setup. It just doesn't look as smooth. It doesn't look real. It just doesn't look right. I don't know what else to say, man. Like I don't know.
I couldn't tell you neither. He's still screaming, "Come on, let me in, boys! Come on, let me in." Every 5 seconds. I know. Anyways,
do you know how to get him out of there?
I can't get him out permanently as long as he's got that link.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm going to be taking off for a couple minutes anyway.
I'm going to end the stream anyways.
But it's good to see y'all, man. I just wanted
glad
to
you came in.
I kind of wasn't sleeping, but I was kind of like, I might lay down, and then I saw Roger get on, and I was like, fuck it, let me turn it on.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I did it was to go over what Jaren's going to do to flat Earth. He said Dave was saying that they're going to debunk flat Earthers in real time. Yeah.
In real time?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna go up there with Dude Perfect, and then they're gonna
yeah. Well, they're spitting Dave's rhetoric for the half part.
Dude Perfect.
I don't know who Dude Perfect is. I have no idea.
Might as well bring up Vsauce.
Oh, Vsauce. I know who that is.
Yeah.
We've been through all Vsauce stuff.
You know, I would love for them to go to Bro Sanchez's channel and debate him there. That would be nice. I would like to see Professor Dave go up against Bro Sanchez.
That would be a fun show.
That would be so fun. I would love that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna see if he wants to debate him.
Yeah, ask him. I don't know what Bro Sanchez is really going to do with Professor Dave, or not Professor Dave.
That would be hilarious. I think that would be funny. That I would watch that because it is funny.
I've never watched his debates. I've watched him do critiques on Jaren, especially after he went out and he told everybody, "You've been lied to all your life." Bro Sanchez actually just took Jaren's career apart in real time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like the last time that he actually spoke with Jaren, when Jaren, right before Jaren was supposed to leave for the final experiment.
Yeah.
He basically said, Jaren, you look like a shill right now. And then he basically concluded everything he said, and he was like, and then Jaren, I believe you are a shill. And then he treated him cordially after that. Jaren really didn't have much to say. I was like, wow. I mean, that basically sums it up. So this is right before Jaren left, and then Jaren came back different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I remember the change. And like you said with the video, it doesn't look the same either. He had better production quality.
Jaren left as Paul, and he came back as Saul.
Yeah, that's the reverse. And we've been calling him Judas for a long time, and like Huey saw it coming before it happened.
Yeah,
and
I saw it. His streams got really, I don't know, kind of weird and nasty at the beginning when he started going. His attitude, he got real pissy and
and you
can see it real quick.
He wouldn't talk with anybody. You know, I even offered for him to talk with Banjo. I was like, talk with Banjo. Talk with Leo, talk with the Level Earth Observer. Like, I was like, talk with these guys because they're saying some terse shit about you. And like, defend yourself. Say why you're saying what you're saying, because I was like, maybe you're just misinformed about something, but talk with those guys. And he refused to do it. At that point, I was like, yeah, he's not serious, man. I felt he was going to turn. I was hoping that he would take the advice and he would talk with those guys, but he was. Yeah, he was. It's almost as if I don't even know. I don't know. And anytime I talk about it, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I went on a speaker's corner right before you left. I think it was on 2 days before they left for Punta Arenas. He's deleted it, but I just straight up, I told him that he knew about the difference between the map and the globe, and it's just basically you're playing both sides of it. You know the results before you're even going to go, and I told him, have fun with your hit piece. I told him this honest thing, and he just got mad at me. He started talking over me for the rest of the time I was on there. Just kicked me out. Yeah. But
then he got pissed at Saab when Saab was when Saab went to, he called the ALE up, and then he did his own little investigation, and then he sent him that fucking long ass shitty email, that shitty text.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, he's caught. Man. Like, what can you do?
Well, I even talked to one of the owners. I should have recorded it, but I talked to one of the owners of ALE, and they said, "You have anything to do with the Flat Earth Society?" It was like one of the first things they asked me, and I said no, but I want to go down during the solstice to do a live stream of the 24-hour sun. He's like, you're with the do the same thing Duffy did?" And then the guy just automatically got defensive. He did not want anything to do with me. He said that if you have anything to do with the TFE group, I don't want anything to do with you. His name is Peter. He actually is one of the owners.
Probably got kickback from the government, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's actually involved with the filmmaker that actually did the little film on the eclipse in Antarctica. You looked at that, right?
Oh no! I did not know that.
Yeah. So yeah, and Anthony Powell was involved in it. The guys who made all the 24-hour sun streams from Antarctica before, the ones we've been looking at for the last 6 years. Yeah. Got repeating suns, repeating clouds. You know what I'm talking about. Those are all Anthony
Oh
Powell's.
yes. Oh,
yeah.
Anthony Powell. Okay.
He's in cahoots with Duffy, pretty much.
Oh my God.
He's trying to promote his camera work and his documentaries. He's got one called
What's Love Got to Do with It?
It might be, yeah. I can't remember, but he made a documentary about with the solar noon in Antarctica and the lunar.
Man.
So
these, you know what? With all these lies being presented to us, just look at all these lies. Everywhere you turn, somebody's just lying to us. Just look. All you got to do is, you don't even have to be smart. All you have to do is just be observant, just a little bit. Everybody's fucking being lied to. It's crazy. You don't think these people that just lied about this motherfucker, apparently, that whether he got killed or not, they got the result that they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
They lied. This is the newest lie. But before that, you had a motherfucker get caught out there, probably doing some rapey stuff with, underage people. You know what I'm saying? And he lied about that damn file, which I haven't forgotten. I'd like to see that file, which we're never going to get. And so these guys stay lying. Do you think they're going to give you a fucking ounce of truth anywhere? No, they're just they're just continuing to lie. And what I just find funny is that these globe people, they're broke, no fucking money, apparently no life, because they have to keep hitting us up, and no real future, no way forward.
Codependence.
Yes, they're like fucking useless, like titties on a fucking pig. Yeah. Absolutely useless.
Well, Vlad, I'm going to give you something right quick. It's real simple. Outside of like YouTube and doing streams and stuff, when you go out in real life, do you have to go out looking for this stuff?
Looking for which stuff?
Like you're going to run around and find a glober and try to make him a flat earther. Do
no,
you go out?
No, never.
No. I'll tell you what does happen though. I go to things like, I might I'll go to a museum. I'll see an exhibit of, for example, I went to the United Nations in New York, right? New York City. They have like a huge mural of a globe in there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. My daughter and my niece, they're looking at me, they're rolling their eyes. They're like, oh shit, here it comes. And I was like, I didn't say nothing, but I kind of get triggered because it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? These things are everywhere. When I go to the museum, same thing. When I went to the Rumsey Center in Stanford University, when I went to
look at the map,
Urbano Monti's map, the amount of globes they had inside the Rumsey Center, right? Old globes, like globes from the 1800s. And matter of fact, I took a bunch of pictures of them as well. And I have them, I could make them available. I'll probably show them on my next stream, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I'll show them to you guys. But yeah, they have a whole bunch of globes in there. And I'm just like, God damn, man. Like they were working hard. And this is the connection that I made. And it might not be a connection at all. Listen, many men in the 1800s, not just one or two, but it almost seems like one. I'm just throwing a stat out there and I could very well be wrong. I probably am wrong. But it's like 1 in every 3 guys, it seems like, was a fucking Freemason. There were so many Freemasons. And I'm not saying 33rd degree Freemasons. I'm just saying there was somebody that was a Freemason. And one of the things that pointed me in that direction was I went to the cemetery in New York over in Cypress Hills. It's called Cypress Hills Cemetery, and it's on the border between Queens and Brooklyn, right over there on Bushwick Avenue. I got a bunch of pictures, right? And this is in the Jewish part of the cemetery. It's like you go from one grave, freaking compass, and Carpenter Square, another grave, Compass and Carpenter Square. There were so many, and they were dead at around the same time, these people. There were so many. And I'm like, God damn. And it was like, 1881, 1883, 18 this, 18 that. And I'm like, all these guys are fucking Freemasons. It was unreal. And this is what they had on their headstones. And these were Ashkenazi Jews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And it's crazy. And so what I'm thinking is that if there was a reset, right, there were a lot of men that were involved with this reset. And they were probably Masons. They were probably the ones that said, hey, you see that building? Yes, we'll keep that. We'll turn it into a post office. This building, yeah, we'll keep that. We'll turn it into fucking Grand Central Station. This building, nope, get rid of it. That building, nope, no, we don't need it. Get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? This building, yes, keep that. It's just a speculation. I could very well be wrong, but this is just what I observed. You know?
Gotcha.
So basically, all that to say that, like, I go out and I do things. Like, I don't just go out, and I think a lot of us do. And I think we do it now because it's basically the reset button has been hit for us. You understand? It's almost like you have to look at this. You're looking at this world with new eyes. I don't know when D-Man, when you came into the Flat Earth, NWO Slayer, I don't know when you guys came into the Flat Earth, but it almost seems as if we have no choice but to look at the world with a different set of lens, not with the globe way of thinking. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Well said.
Changes your perspective. Absolutely. And you look, you don't, I don't think I've ever really looked at it from a globe perspective necessarily. What you see on TV and what you get in the media.
I didn't care. I didn't give a shit when I was young. When I was way younger, I didn't care about it or think about it in any way. Like, this stuff wasn't something that I sat around and said, hey, did you ever, I had somebody mention it to me in the late 90s and say, hey, do you think any of that space shit's real? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, the landing on the moon shit. And I was like, yeah, of course it's real. Saw it on TV. It didn't cross into my mind until like 2014, and I started to see the early Globebuster stuff. And that's, for some weird reason, that conversation popped back in my head. I said, man, that guy from the fucking show that I was at.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting around drinking beers, and he said it to me. I kind of giggled about it, But I mean, I didn't think about it. When you're really young, you don't really think about it anyway. I mean, when do you ever really, when does it ever
that's the
apply
number
to
one
anything
answer
you
I
do?
get, especially for people my age. Well,
Right.
I don't care what the shape of the earth is. Why does it even matter?
Yeah.
I get that answer a lot from people my age. And I'm like, dude, it definitely matters, dude. They're trying to hide God and this and that. And
but
once you figure out that, you'll figure out they lied about everything. So it matters a lot. But
yes.
Yeah, it does. So I want to address the monkey in the back, you might say. Dude, if you got a question you want to ask, type it in the back chat. We'll read it. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't want to turn this
He's
into
just
a
trying
crap
to
show.
troll. He has no question.
He is. They're scared, man. They don't like when I fucking come in and we engage in the conversation. They don't like it, and they really get a hard on trying to get on to make this thing fuck up. But yeah, man, like, ever since I've seen this thing, like, I have no choice but to, and it's exciting. You understand what I'm saying? It's exciting when you cross something that's super old and you're like, wow. And then you see that placard up there, like, founded, and you're like, holy shit, I came across one. So to me, it's I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, but I've been working on an app. And it's to kind of make the old world work, I guess, to benefit everybody. Because NWO Slayer, where you live at? What state you live?
I'm in Florida.
You're in Florida. There's old world stuff, I think, in Jacksonville, Tampa, all over the place. There's old world.
St. Augustine,
St. Augustine,
There's
even Key West a lot, but that gets rained out. So a lot of that gets,
There's a star fort down in Florida that's the largest brick building in the world. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
There's one down in Pensacola that I've been to, down at Fort Barrancas.
They got old Civil War forts as well, dude. I actually was trying to hike the one in St. Augustine, but it turned into like a swamp basically, and I was like, I'm not going through that with the gators. But I got pretty close to it. It's like as old as the Civil War, at least, maybe a little bit older.
So that's what I'm saying. And D-Man, you're in Massachusetts.
Well, I'm in New Hampshire, but I'm originally from Massachusetts, so I
But
can cover
all-
both states.
Dude, all over the East Coast, there's old world shit. Especially over there in Connecticut, New Hampshire,
Yep.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts has a fucking, I didn't even know it until I went up there. But in Boston, they have a fucking obelisk, a huge obelisk.
Yeah, it's the Bunker Hill Monument.
And I'm like, what the I went there, and here I am in my 40s, and I go to damn there, and then I see a fucking obelisk. I'm like, holy shit.
Yep.
I didn't know Boston has this, and it's not a little obelisk
No,
either.
it's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
You know what I'm saying?
They used to let you. They used to let you go inside of it and go up to the top. It had little windows that you could look out.
See, and that's what I'm saying is like this stuff is everywhere. And then especially on the East Coast, and since I live on the East Coast, you drive up and down the East Coast, you'll see it. You'll see a cathedral with the two, you know, and it's set up that particular way, kind of like Notre Dame is, right? You'll see the cathedrals, and then you'll look to the right of the cathedral. Where is it sitting? Right on the water. And then these things, they're everywhere. And so, yes, when these people say that bullshit, that flat earthers don't do nothing, we're always doing something. We're always observing. We're always taking pictures. Even if we don't have a fucking channel, somebody's taking pictures of some shit, sending it to somebody's channel, sending it to somebody. You understand? Somebody's always doing something in this community. When you're off the globe, you're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck with what you've been taught, the lies that you've been taught. You think you know everything. You think everything's been figured out. Nothing's been figured out. Or at least nothing's been taught to us properly.
There's crazy graveyards up here from the 1800s all over the place, scattered all over this state. Where my father lived, there's like 3 or 4 where there's just tons of 1800s, you know, people born in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Everywhere up here.
Anything older than that, like 1600s?
No, I mean, I haven't seen anything.
I mean,
I think the oldest.
Who knows?
I mean, I haven't seen anything that ancient here. Massachusetts downtown has got a lot of old stuff, graveyards and old buildings, stuff like turn of the century, 1900s, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, even when I lived in Salisbury, North Carolina, the roads, they still had the not on the main roads, but the side roads were still cobblestone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they haven't changed that for 100 years.
Yeah, there's some places a mess out of that way too.
Even in Georgia, like Savannah, you ever been there?
Yes.
Dirt roads in the middle of town, dude.
Yeah, I used to live in Georgia. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question from Monkey right quick. He wants to know what your view on reality is, Vlad.
What do you mean?
That's the question.
That's a loaded question.
It is. What do you mean? We're here. We're alive, and we're talking. What else?
Reality now.
Well, that answers your question, Monkey. I mean,
there you go.
Get much clearer.
You can hop out of the chat now. You got your answer.
Bye. Good night.
Thanks for coming. Like and subscribe.
Make sure you like.
Yeah, drop a like on your way out. While you're if you're not, I don't even know if you can if you're banned, but you can try.
That's not even a legitimate question. I need my view on reality.
He's not happy with the answer. Wow, you ask dumb questions, you get. Honestly, his answer wasn't a bad answer. He gave you the best answer he could. Yeah. For a really dumb question, honestly, he didn't even have to answer. You should be glad, Monkey. You're not even on the panel right now asking questions.
Yeah, I think he got your answer, dude. He said he wants to still let me talk. He wants to come in and talk. I think he wants to come here and just start.
Yeah, he's just going to start it all over again.
Yeah, no.
I mean, come on, Roger. You've been through this like 12 times, man.
Exactly.
I think it's funny, but to a point. I mean, you can't do it the whole stream, right?
Nope. Why are you so a coward? Why don't you debate Reds?
Yeah, right. You coward.
Who is your master, Roger? Who's your master?
Yeah, right. You understand when you do a debate with an opposing opponent, you actually have to have a neutral platform, a real neutral platform, not a modern day debate.
Well, just do it offline. Yeah. Just why don't you, if you're going to do it, have them set some shit and then do it on this and then make it so there's no chat and then just take the video and upload it. So just do that.
He said he's not going to be mean. What do you mean mean?
Kid's a douche.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's mean, median, or mode. I ain't in the mood for it.
Yeah, a little baby shit.
Oh god, I won't be mean. I promise.
I'll suck up to you, Roger. I swear. Like, that's really gonna help.
It's like a little kid talking to your mother.
I'm gonna make a.
Roger, please forgive me.
I'm gonna make a hit piece on you now.
I'm gonna make a hit piece on your hit piece.
Yeah, right. I'm telling it. I'm making a hit piece on you. No, please. I'll talk to you. Come back.
Please, not the National Enquirer.
Yeah, right.
Roger talks to space aliens.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know. You're always the last to know when you do something, man.
Roger was caught feeding Bigfoot out of his backyard.
Bigfoot sees Roger. Nobody believes him.
I tracked him for 30 miles through the woods and I found his lair.
Yeah.
So I'm here for an interview.
Yeah, right. Roger's gonna have like a flat Earth shirt on with a tinfoil hat with a little spike on it.
Oh, they've already got videos like that already.
Hey, don't get rid of that. Don't make that the thumbnail.
Dude, I'll take you to Jack of all trades site one day, and I'll show you all the AI.
It's all right.
videos they
Lots
made
of
of
people
me.
did it. QN Feed was doing it for a while when he was making all the flat Earth action figures, which were absolutely incredible.
Okay, I'll give him this. All right, Monkey Cat Pat, if you can answer all 5 of Nathan Oakley's housekeeping questions, I'll let you in.
Honestly.
Let's see what he does. I want to get a reply out of it. We gave him 2 of them, and he couldn't answer either one of the 2.
So already failed. We should play the music. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
right.
dun. Thank you for coming. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
right.
dun. Go to commercial.
You win the luggage.
This is why Nathan made the housekeeping questions to start with. They're unanswerable. There's no scientific evidence for any of those questions at all that they have. So
yeah, we're spinning our wheels with those people, man. Like, it's I'm so grateful for the old world because we don't have to sit there and just talk about flat Earth. There's so much more that we have to figure out about this place because apparently these lies really fucked us up. Here we are in our 40s and 50s and shit. We're all fucking ass backwards and we're just trying to fucking figure things out. It's exciting, but it's frustrating at the same time.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. I remember back when I first was doing getting into YouTube, like I would watch John Levy and I watch autodidactic stuff, and they're interesting topics, man. They actually find things out, and they weren't worried about anybody coming in and judging them for what they think about the Earth. They were just actually out exploring what the Earth was. Yeah. And even Camel goes on location. He travels the world, dude. He goes to different towns and stuff. Campbell, yeah. He's done a couple of live streams. He went to like Amsterdam. He went to a couple of countries, and he would do a live stream from there.
Yes, yeah. You said Campbell. I thought you meant Camel, like Joe Camel. I was like, that motherfucker got cigarette in his mouth while he's going on.
No. The Australian boy, the boy from Melbourne.
Oh, I forgot his name. Is it Autodidactic?
Yeah, Autodidactic. Yeah, that's his channel.
He's a good dude, man. Yeah, he's actually we were talking. He was supposed to come on. He was supposed to come on to the show. I got to send him a fucking invite again.
There you go. That's where I caught Duffy the first time. I caught him over on Campbell's stream. He was over there promoting the final experiment.
Yeah. Whoa.
What? Yeah, I'll show you. Here, hold on. We'll do this and we'll close it out. This is a good stream.
Yeah, it's been a good stream, Roger, for sure. Yeah.
But so far, I'm being accused of saying you did this.
Just
and you did
before
that.
this stream ends, Roger, make sure that you fucking take his name and make sure that he can't join the stream. So that way, even if the link is up, it'll just say no.
Yeah, that way
That's
he'll have to
Problem
make a
solved.
account. Right.
You've been banished.
Yeah, I mean, we just made the mistake because he already joined once, and then we banned him, so he had the link. You know what I mean?
We gave him a chance to show his true colors.
Yeah, I mean, he's still. I wish the YouTube chat could see the side chat, dude. He sent like 1 million messages.
It's like a baby.
He's still
It's like
typing.
it's like a little kid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He said, "Bring me on for 2 minutes
Bring
to
me
end
on.
it."
Come on.
Why
Roger,
would we
come
end the
on.
stream with you, dude? That's
I want to go on. I want to go on.
I want to talk to
Roger, please.
Give me the flash leader. I only got a question.
All right. Here's where I caught him. I caught him with a super chat on here. Check this out.
Wait, who's that? Who's that?
This kid in the corner.
The one on the left is Brenda, right? Is that Brenda?
No, that's Campbell.
I'm just kidding.
No, you
Sorry, no offense,
No.
No
Time
offense,
out.
but if Brenda
Time out.
aged like 40 years, that could be that, bro. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say,
I'm sorry, Campbell.
No, time out.
My bad. My
My man said
I'm sorry.
He for real thought that was Brenda, didn't he?
No, not legit, but it's
Get
very
the
close.
fuck out of here,
It's
dude.
close,
Yes,
bro.
you did.
It's close.
I can see how he can make the mistake, though. It kind of does look a little bit like
Like,
he
bro,
does.
if Brenda had some age, then yeah, for sure. Like, that's Brenda.
Yo,
No, like I
see?
feel bad
See what
because
I
I guess
mean?
Campbell's a flat earther or whatever. I feel bad, but
Come on, come
This
on, man.
motherfucker. I didn't see
hopefully
that.
Campbell would laugh at this joke. I do feel bad.
I hope so, man.
I hope you're laughing with us. I'm sorry.
He's gonna hate us.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the point where he actually sees my super chats. This is where I caught Duffy out when he first started this. I called him out. Watch his expressions and stuff. It's pretty fun.
They can participate in very many ways. They don't have to go to Antarctica. They can just interview me on their channel, or they can make a suggestion which will make the final experiment better. So far, only 2 of the 24 have participated, which is Jaron and Sean Griffin, who runs a channel called Kingdom in Context.
I like Sean, though.
So I made it easy to participate.
Did he?
Cool. You're saying, sorry, were they the ones that have agreed to go, or just the ones that have participated?
Those are just the 2 that have participated. So Jaron has agreed to go if Austin will go. Austin has agreed to go, but he hasn't agreed with me and given me confirmation personally that he's going to go. And so I think that was just because of this, having the baby. And so I expect a yes from him in the next week or so.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to call him out, but I don't reckon he'll accept.
Interesting.
I mean, I think he'll say yes, and then at the last minute, something will come up.
Well, he was wrong with that.
He's a smart bloke, and I think he just wouldn't want to risk going. If he sees it with his own eyes, he will have to tell the truth, no matter what happens. And I think even if he believes 90% that he's not going to see it, that 10% chance that he's about to ruin his entire YouTube career. Because you're lucky. You're not just flat Earth. You could come back and be like, okay, it's round, but still everything I said was correct. Whereas his whole stick is that it's flat. So if he has to come back and say, guys, I saw it with my own eyes, it's either that or he lies. So I don't see
I think he lies.
accepting personally.
No, there's my
Thank you, Roger.
Super chat.
I live in Westminster. I want to go to your church. What days do you have services? Is that in Colorado?
Yeah, it's very close to our church. So our church's website is akf.church, stands for Agape Kingdom Fellowship. Our services are on Sundays, like most churches, and would love to have you there.
There you go. Go and check them out. So obviously you're a pastor.
Watch what I do.
So do you believe the Bible is word for word true?
Well, yes, but we have to understand it. We have to figure out what the original authors meant, and that's where it becomes difficult. That's why we have so many denominations, and that's why we have so many disagreements over the same text.
Because in the creation story, doesn't it say that it's not a sphere?
No.
There's a firmament and blah blah blah. I suppose that word's up for debate as well. Is it what it actually means?
Yeah, it's the Hebrew word rakia, and something that I think that's missed is that a firmament, if the firmament is what the flat earthers say that it's a glass dome, you could have a glass dome over a sphere as well. So that's not evidence.
Around the sphere.
Yeah. And so my current position is that the rakia of Genesis 1.
This is what he believes, dude.
How do you have sphere? Wait, how do you have? Then it would be a glass sphere as well, right? Around a glass globe, or around the globe as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was just a sanity check. Okay.
Okay. He actually believes during Noah's flood that the firmament was actually destroyed, and it became a sphere after that.
What? No.
Yeah. This is
that's what the windows in heaven was in there for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To let but he thinks it's according to his dogma that it was destroyed during that point in time, and God recreated the earth again. Yeah, Duffy's a weird one, dude.
Will dummy, not even will do. We got to change those F's into M's.
That's way out there.
Oh yeah, he's a young Earth creationist too, and he believes that God created dinosaurs. But
there goes Will Doofy. Will Doofy again.
Yeah. So I sent another super chat here in a second. It gets his attention really good. Pay attention.
One is the crust of the earth. But again, I will gladly say that my interpretation is wrong come this December if there's not a 24-hour sun.
See what he based it on?
I think it's very
Yeah.
difficult to
Yeah.
interpret what people writing 2,000 years ago.
It has to be a
actually
24-hour
meant.
sun, dude.
Well, I mean, the
Yeah,
Old
for
Testament's
him.
more, isn't it? It's about 3,000.
More
years,
incentive.
obviously. But I think when it comes to firmament or waters above, waters below, you could very easily say that they're talking about the cloud systems, because, you know, up in the clouds, it is literally, there are sections where it's flowing water, you know, so you could very easily say this is
it?
the waters above and the waters
Oh,
below.
here's
Or you
a
go
super
even
chat.
further and say he was just trying to describe space, because space acts, you know, in a way, kind of like water, with the kind of the waves that we have of things traveling through it, gravity waves, etc. So maybe he was just trying to
Gravity
explain
waves, you hear this
gravity
shit?
waves to a very simple people, saying like,
Wow,
"Oh,
God
this
was
is
just
like
explaining
water."
gravity
You know?
waves.
It's like this
wonderfully,
stuff, but
Yeah.
to a very
space
simple
version.
people, right?
So there's stuff like that. But like you said when we chatted,
Because the people
apparently
hearing
there's
about
nothing that
creation
actually indicates
firsthand,
it's flat.
they're
in
the
Bible.
ones that are simple and don't understand it.
By the way,
Got it.
Roger, I'm going to make Roger a public offer here. Hey, Roger, if you want to come to our church on Sunday morning, I'll let you present.
Oh,
So if you want, I'll let you present. You'd be presenting at 9:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So reach out to me.
Raj, pause that. I remember when you went and you filmed yourself going there, and that place had like 4 people in there chilling at 9:30 in the morning. I remember that. And it was on, I think it was on Sav's stream, right?
It was.
Yeah, I remember. And then nobody was ready for shit. He was like, "Yeah, man, this is my church. Yeah, we ain't doing no flat earth nothing."
Mm-hmm. Well, you notice what I put in the super chat, right? I'm on Flatzoid's panel. So that's what got his attention. It slapped him in the face. Like, oh, I got a flat earther here now.
Yeah, I know Duffy was like, "Oh shit, $1.99, baby. I'm gonna go get me a Whopper with cheese." Shit. $1.99 out this motherfucker, boy. Big ballin'.
Yeah, so he's he this is what I got in touch with him, and this is where he's supposed to email me after I called him, or actually after this. His secretary Steve, he didn't send me the email. I couldn't find it in my emails, and then I miraculously got an email after I showed up at his church on that Sunday when I was supposed to be there.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What a jokester.
He said, we sent it. And then he went away, got his phone, and all was like, I got outside the church and I checked my emails on my phone, and there it was, an email from Steve, and they were going to try to set me up for, and they never got back to me after that. Yeah. And I had to go back to them again. And I called him at the church. He answered, and then he gave me the offer to go with him on the experiment as a flat earther. And he told me he put my email up. Not my email, my GoFundMe on his TFE channel, so I could raise enough money to go. And he said,
you, Duffy. Shame.
Well, he didn't like the way I worded my email, so I reworded it for him and sent him a new GoFundMe. Sorry, and he didn't put that up on the TFE, and never got back to me on that.
We come to this conclusion, Roger, that he never had intentions to ever do anything that he said.
Yeah,
So
he
it
already
doesn't
had
matter.
he already had the golden ticket thing going with what's her name?
Yeah, he picked her because she's got tits.
Yeah,
that's it.
And by the way, Vlad,
it was easy eye candy to throw on there to promote the, event. They weren't going to be picking. They weren't going to be picking the guy with the glasses.
It looked more like Scooby Doo to me. She was Velma, and it's more attractive. Yeah. So there's a few more things he's going to say right quick. I'll play it
through our website and let me know if you want to do that.
Wow.
And I did.
What was the website again? I'll just put it in chat. The dash final.
The dash final dash experiment.com.
Experiment. All right, there you go, guys. Hang on, it didn't work.
Awesome.
Is that working?
That's right. That's perfect.
There you go, guys. There's the website. If you're interested or you want to get in contact with Will, go and check it out. And there you go, Rog. You can get up and present your side of the argument. It'd be good also if you knew much about the Bible. I haven't read a lot about the flat earth and stuff in the Bible, but could be interesting.
By the way, that never happened. I never got to present in his church or any.
It was never going to.
No.
Yeah. Maria Walker in the chat said, "Please, dear sweet little 8-pound 4-ounce baby Jesus, help Roger unshackle himself from this abusive relationship."
Anything you want to tell Monkey before we get out of here? Because he's still like,
no.
No.
Well, Monkey, you're saying something about being a pussy. I don't think that's ever gonna help you get on the panel, buddy.
No.
You said you were gonna be nice. It didn't work being nice, so now you went back to being an asshole.
Gonna do the
and
same
that just
thing it
shows
does
your
all the
true colors. That's why we don't want you on the panel. You're pretending to be nice. It didn't work, and now you're being a dick again. So
My presence, my presence triggered him, and I told you, man, good. At least brings out the truth in them. My thing is, they're not allowed on my shit no more. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to have them on yours. I mean, I can't obviously.
Yeah, I know you can't tell me what to do, and I'm not taking you.
But you know what I'm saying? They bring nothing but bad vibes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking for views on my thing, but that's how I do my show. I just want to operate in honesty at all times and just goodness, man. Good old
Totally
wholesome
understandable.
flat earthedness, So, but
yeah. So if you want to do like a real debate, like an honest to goodness debate, set up a Discord channel and challenge people with your proofs, and then people will come by and try to debate you. That's the best way to that's how we set up the flat earth debate to start with. That's how Nathan started his debate.
Roger, you should start charging them, Roger.
Yeah.
It's most off 250, bro. Just to show up, 250.
Yep, 250 out the gate. Because here's the thing, they ain't shit without us.
Yeah, you need an opponent in a debate.
Notice, we're not asking for them. We're not calling for no globe people. We don't. Matter of fact, if these motherfuckers got raptured, if these guys got raptured within the next 10 seconds, we would be happy. We would not care. There would still be flat Earth and plenty of old world to be going around. We don't need them at all.
Yeah.
So they need us. They talk about a debate with you. You'd be like, all right, where that 1,000 at? Where that 1,000 at? And anybody that I bring with me, they're getting paid too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That money.
Like even on modern day debates, which is not really a debate channel, they're pretty biased when it comes to that stuff. But they get money. They get money up front in debates. That's what they're there for. They're there to make money off of their channel.
Yeah, well, they're going to make money off of the views and the what do you call it anyway.
Yeah.
So that's just how, and especially if you've got AI numbers, well, shit, then you can get AI views. That don't change shit.
Yeah, but back when like Robotham started debating, he didn't do it for the money. He was making a point out of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, we've given them. My thing is, there's nothing to debate, right? We've given them all the tools. You have to use the education or the knowledge of us telling you with the stuff that we've given them. They should have gone and been out on the street, putting it to work. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of sitting there, right? It's like, look, prove me wrong, and then we can talk. Other than that, if you're not going to do the experiment, there's no debate. There's no talking. There's no talking. And here's the thing: nobody's going to find curvature ever. This is so useless what we're doing with these people. Like, they need to go somewhere. Go bother other people. Talk about like baseball, football, WWF, something like that. But don't do that shit. Don't do that shit around us, man, because you guys bring nothing to the table except for fucking empty mouths and fucking growling stomachs and complaints.
Yeah.
You're that party guest. Yeah. And we don't want that party guest over here.
Yeah, I got you. Well,
think about it if it was your house.
Yeah, keep it clean. I get the point. So, but what I'm saying with Max here, the whole idea that he understood that I misconstrued what he was doing with McToon that day, that was made clear. And I thought he was basically apologizing for the appearance of what he did. And he said he was up all day for like, I think a 36-hour stream. And he didn't realize what was actually going on that stream he was on with McToon. And I understand. I got it. And I wasn't saying he was apologizing for hacking or whatever. He didn't realize what they were doing, is what he was saying to me.
Those guys are so dishonest. I don't give a fuck what they say.
Yeah.
They're so dishonest and they're so distasteful. It's like, man, just go the fuck away. Go away. Like, talk that shit to somebody that gives a fuck, man, because we don't.
Yeah, but why would you even dabble in that stuff to start with? Why would you even
your guess is as good as mine, Raj.
Yeah, I don't go over on anybody's channels and do anything with their stuff. live on the air for that matter. Like, look
Yeah,
what we're doing.
and then they're like, well, that's technically not hacking and blah blah. It's like, look, well, stop making the fucking threats, and then you won't be told on. You keep fucking around, you're gonna get fuck around goddamn results. That's it. So, like, those guys are all fucking pussy hurt because they got fucking ratted on. So now you got to fucking deal with them goddamn consequences, bitch ass motherfuckers. Go away.
Yeah. Well, like Max is having to deal with the aftermath of Ozium. I mean, that can't be fun.
What I'm sorry, what happened?
You know who Ozium is?
No.
They had a channel together. This guy named Max here, and Ozium had a channel called Matters Now, and Ozium got busted for underage prostitution overseas.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
I think he's in jail or was in jail, one of the two. But it's public knowledge, so he's having to deal with the aftermath after that. And I think they abandoned the channel, and he started another channel. So it's not a good look.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our globe lives.
Yeah, but I mean that's a pretty hefty charge, though. When I think it was a 14 or 15-year-old girl, and overseas, he agreed. They set up a meeting. It was a sting operation. So he
was on Dateline. He was on Dateline in Thailand.
Yeah.
Thailand, they ain't gonna be easy either.
Yeah, nah.
They're
gonna give you they're gonna give you an ass whooping, all kinds of shit.
Yep.
Well, guys, you want to get out of here?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sure. It's been 3 hours and 19 minutes of me being on here looking at Jaren's mug.
Oh,
then Campbell.
It was 3 hours and 18 minutes too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I would take a look at how they were going to mock flat earthers. And
this has been a great stream regardless. I think a lot of good topics have been brought up. So
yeah, totally.
For sure.
I'm still waiting for a globe proof still, and I haven't got one.
Yeah. Well, you won't be getting any.
You won't.
Nope.
You won't. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to. That's why I'm going to play out with a song. I wanted
Can I
to
get
go
a song
over.
request if you don't mind? I mean, you can play out with it if you want. If you already have a song.
Well, if it's copyrightable, no.
It's not. Don't worry. No copyright.
Is this a cunt song? Is that what you're going with?
No. It's something different. It's a little bit different. It's not not from him either. Yeah. It's a good song. It's an old one too. It's like old as my
God over.
brother.
Okay. And this is by name is
Bizzle.
Okay. I think I played it on your stream once.
Yeah. I don't think I played this song, but I played a couple songs. Yeah.
No, we can play out with it. Now Jaden's my daddy. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, monkey, clip it, dude. Put it in your hit piece, dude. You said you're making a channel. I'm gonna hold you to it. You better make that channel, dude. I will pull up and we'll roast you on your own channel. And then you can mute me, dude. And that's fine. Because I'm not gonna sit in your panel and beg you to have me back on. As soon as I'm muted, I'm gone, dude. You'll never see me again. I'm not gonna sit here and
begging like a hungry dog, boy. Look at
quite amusing. I laughed a lot just on some of the stuff he's saying, and he's just acting a fool, dude. It's crazy.
It smells like desperation. He's gone now.
It's the new moon, bro. It must be, dude. The moon's bringing it out of him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Well,
we're gonna call him Doggy Cat because he begs like a dog. Sitting there begging the whole time. Please, can I come on? 2 seconds, please.
Give me one thing. You remember that old?
Be nice.
You
right.
You remember that old ad for sure? Raise your hands if you're sure.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
You got no rings on the Yes. I love reminiscing over the 70s and the 80s.
Right.
Beautiful
confidence. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure. By Essie Johnson and Wax. Remember them motherfuckers at the end of each commercial?
Yeah. They got the white shirt and they're in the middle of a business meeting and they're raising their hand. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No ring.
They're like, and then they drop their hand real quick. They're like, oh.
Oops. All right. Can you guys see that? That's good looking at it.
Yep.
Well, we'll give her God over money every day.
Yeah.
No, gentlemen, it's been a good stream. Thank you guys.
Great stream. Thanks, Roger.
And listening to
you guys, man. Much appreciated. Thanks for having me on, man. And it's good.
No problem.
Good show, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, nice talking to you. I don't think we've spoken before. Nice meeting you, man.
Likewise, man. Good to have you.
Yeah,
and
drop
I'll
a
be
link
on
for your channel in the private chat here. I don't think I follow you somehow, so definitely drop a link for that.
Yeah, follow him on. We got him on there. It's pretty fun.
Yes, sir.
We're all part of the Foundry over here.
I follow D-Man, but I don't follow you, so definitely drop a link for it. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, hey, Vlad, you want to hang out after I close out? I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
down
do
for it
that.
too.
All right, cool. All right, gentlemen. Good night, guys.
Good night. Good night, man.
I got to find the damn thing. Play it.
Bless everybody. Drop a like on your way out, guys. See you guys in the next stream. Bless everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thanks, Jaden.
Pistol. Here we go again, huh? Don't say nothing to me if you ain't gonna say nothing to them. Look, I don't need the beat, I can murder y'all loose. Knock your tops off like convertible coups. One claim to be the God, one used to be with God. Get the VCR, I'ma rewind it back so you see it all. Yeah, he made Jesus walks and spit conscience. Then he took Jesus off and did monster. Scenes in between it all, he lost moms. And when he lost moms, he turned against the Father. And though my heart's filled with compassion for the ills of a passing, I feel like I still have to mash him. I'm a draft pick to the team you traded on. My life was saved by the Christ y'all hating on. They can't compete with truth and they know it. Murder your style, bury it down in Frank's ocean. Ye said he sold his soul, you ain't believe it, cause you ain't close enough to Jesus for you to see it. But if he said the same things about your mama that he said about Christ, you would go Osama. So is Christ more like the homie you die for, or the dude you cool with but won't ride for? As for the Christians, how can you listen to these cats diss the gospel when your mission is to push it like the imposter? Paul went to prison, you scared now, you fall under hostile conditions. Back to the lecture at hand. Who this cat that sold the Lord out like Judas? Dreamed he could buy his way to heaven. Woke up and spent it on a necklace. Told God he'd be back in a second. Them are his words, not mine. I wasn't saved then, so I ain't see the signs. You with Satan, fine, but don't play with God. Other fans keep it 100 so they can pick sides. So these cats say there's no church in the wild. We starting our own religion. And then Jay compares Jesus to Ye and himself to the Holy Ghost. And he got you calling him Holy. So who's the God of that new religion? When he's big enough to mention Christ, but I ain't big enough to mention him. In your eyes. Huh? They like, who am I to mention Jay's name? Because of Jay's bread, because of Jay's fame. But if rap's the reason you put him on a pedestal, then my last record should have showed you he's edible. Y'all must got such low self-esteem, studied on so much by cats in this game. Like, look at my house, look at my range, look at you struggling, I can make it rain. Look at my ice, look at my women, look at my life. You are not living, you the one put them on the throne that they sit on, just for you to look up and get spit on. Socially, I am on the same level you on. So if you feel he's too big and I'm too small to mention his name, if I'm not worthy, you obviously must not feel that you are. Jigga blaspheme from the get-go. This is not new, but it's finna get old. They say let him believe in what he wants to believe in. He does not have to believe in your Jesus, true. But why would he just spit rhyme after rhyme by the God he does not believe in? The problem is not what I'm not believing. Why does he keep mentioning what I believe in? And folks so blinded, I can see what the problem is. Compared to most cats, Jay sounds positive. So when he gets on Monster Inn, says he rapes women and children, y'all don't even acknowledge it. Counterfeit kingdom, what throne are you on? Big and Pac died, hip-hop ain't you, y'all. You were leftovers, named yourself over. You were not the best in it, you just over. So ask yourself, do y'all have a price? If he came out and said F y'all Christ, then came to your hood tomorrow night giving beamers away, would he be alright? No pass. They saying if you scared, go to church. Like we just over here sitting scared in the church. Every last disciple's bloodshed and was murked. So I signed up for this, prepared for the work. Beware. Yeah. See, I told y'all this was coming, but y'all thought black folk couldn't be satanic. Now look at our future. And they got one of them cats on the track, so you already know what it is. And there's some more of them out there talking crazy. But them are usually the same cats that scatter when they see the head come off the giant. You see, since a lot of y'all ain't in y'all word, they sending y'all on this rat race, looking for horns and trying to catch people in accidental hand gestures, calling them satanic. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me the whole time this person was saying lie, kill, steal, cheat, murder, he wasn't satanic then? But the moment he put up them horns, he became satanic? So what if that same person does all those same things and rocks a cross? Is he of God then? It sound familiar? See, if you can't recognize the devil unless he's showing you his horns,
then you in trouble. Getting your word, homie.